Come on, come on, come on. I can't lose her. Not like this, not here. This isn't supposed to happen in a town like ours. I should have stayed on the line. I should have done something. Damn it. Please be okay, Hope. Hope. Hope, look at me. You're all right. You're safe.
I thought you'd never get here.
I came as fast as I could. Are you hurt?
No, just scared out of my mind.
Tell me what happened.
It was just me and Carol at the counter. I was counting the till when the door slammed open. 2 guys came in. Masks, guns, yelling at everyone to get down. One of them pointed his gun right at Carol. I just froze. Luckily, I hit the silent alarm.
It's all right. You did what you had to do.
They made us kneel by the wall while they grabbed cash. I called you when they weren't looking, but one of them saw me with my phone. He screamed at me, and then I heard the gun go off. I thought he shot Carol.
But he didn't. No one got hurt, right?
It wasn't him. It was the police outside. They fired through the door and hit one of the men in the leg. Everything happened so fast. The other guy just dropped his gun and put his hands up.
You're safe. That's all that matters now.
Godric, I thought I was going to die in there. I couldn't breathe. I kept thinking about you, about the farm, about never seeing you again.
Let's get you out of here. Come on, I'm taking you home. August is here, and I'm just thankful we made it this far. Last night was rough. Hope's okay. A little shaken, sure, but she's tougher than anyone gives her credit for. Today's a new day, and the farm doesn't stop for anything, even a bank robbery. Morning, beauties. Don't eat too fast. You've got all day. Sheep are looking healthy. Good coats this season. Might get a nice wool haul next month. Grace, you on Channel 3?
Yeah, what's up?
Oat fields ready for straw baling. Could you hitch up the baler and start running passes until it's all sorted?
Copy that. Been itching to get back in a tractor anyway. I'm on it.
Grace makes it look easy. In no time we'll have this field cleaned up and ready for planting again. But I've got something else to check on. The poplar field. Would you look at that? It's so tall. Ready to go. Perfect timing. You could get lost in here, and it's a bit spiky. Better call Nathan and let him know the good news. Nathan, how are we?
Morning, Godric. What's got you sounding so chipper?
Poplar field's finally ready. Tall as me and then some. Time to make some money.
Good to hear. But from what I hear, you'll need a bio baler for that stuff, right? Regular baler won't touch it.
Figured as much. You got one at the shop?
Sure do. You can lease it for the month, $5,000. I'd also grab the bumper attachment, $1,500. Helps push the trees down so you can see where you're going.
All right, put me down for both. I'm heading your way now. Look at this beauty. So in theory, this thing should eat up the poplar, turn it into wood chips, wrap it up like a bale, and leave it on the field, ready for pickup and selling. All right, let's go make some poplar bales. Well, here we are. 8 months of waiting, and the poplars finally look ready. Taller than the tractor, good sign. The front bumper knocks over the first few trees. The bio baler grabs them, shreds them down, and holy crap! That fill gauge is climbing fast. No way it's full already. Wow! Look at that! A perfect brown cylinder of wood chips. January at Agricor, Montana. 500 per 1,000 liters. So, a grand a bale. Each one of these little cylinders worth $1,000. That's insane. And at the rate this thing's spitting them out, I'm going to have a lot of money rolling in. This is actually amazing. I might have to line these up just to keep track, make a neat row so I don't lose count. Should have done this years ago. Forget oats, forget wheat. Poplar bales might be the farm's real cash crop. Imagine 20, 30 bales in a day. Hell, 100 bales, and I could finally build that hay shed Grace keeps nagging me about. And maybe a new tractor while I'm at it. Don't tell her that, though. She'll have me buying a baler upgrade too. All right, focus. Keep the tractor straight, take it slow. Let the machine do the work. Each one dropping perfectly. Brown, heavy, dense. 2,000 liters of wood chips. At this rate, the whole field is going to be stacked with bales by sunset. I better keep my eye on the rows so I don't run over anything or miss a spot. Man, this is satisfying. Watching the bales pile up, the poplars disappearing behind me.
Grace, you there? How's it going with the straw bales?
Hey, Godric. I'm on a roll, collecting and dropping them as fast as I can. How's the poplar looking?
Oh, it's amazing. Seriously, you should see it. The bio baler is spitting out bales like nothing I've ever seen. My God, 109 bales. That's a lot. A huge payoff coming. Just sitting there, waiting. Can't wait for you to see them when you're done with the straw.
That sounds incredible. Can't wait. So, what's the plan when I finish with the straw?
Once you're done there, head over to field 27, the poplar field. Start picking up the bales because there's, well, a lot of them. We'll need somewhere to store them too.
Somewhere to store, huh? How about between the lambs and the greenhouse?
Perfect. That'll work. And we'll hold on to them until January. That's when the sell price will be best. We can't get greedy and sell too early. You ready for the next task? Noah's got a mowing contract lined up on field 17. I'll stay here and finish picking up the poplar bales. But can you take the mower and get that started?
Got it. Field 17, right?
That's the one. Thanks, Grace.
August is nearly wrapped up, and I can't believe how much we've managed to get done. Poplar bales stacked, straw baled, the fields looking tidy. It's been a crazy busy month, but in a good way. 109 poplar bales, each worth $1,000 when January hits. That's over 100 grand sitting in these fields, waiting to be collected and sold. Huh, never thought I'd see numbers like that on this farm. That's going to make a huge difference. I better call Nathan.
Hey, Godric. How'd the poplar go?
Well, we've got 109 bales ready to go. That's a lot of wood chips. I checked the prices. Should be selling in January.
Yep, January's the sweet spot. You're looking at a big payday, Godric. $1 grand per bale, right?
Exactly. 109 bales. That's over 100 grand. Crazy to think about. Makes me wonder what to do with it all. Maybe build a new shed, get a new tractor, hire a new worker. Decisions.
Sounds like you've got a good plan brewing. Just don't blow it all at once.
Yeah, I'll be smart about it. I can't help but get excited. This month has been a monster. Poplar, oats, straw, everything falling into place. The farm's never looked better, and it's only going to get busier from here.
Glad to hear it, Godric. Sounds like you've earned a little celebration yourself.
Thanks, Nathan. Talk again soon. September has finally arrived, and the farm is waking up with the morning sun. Wow, the lambs are growing up so fast. I'll have to move some to the paddock today and bring some of the newborns over here. The horses are looking great too. Plenty of hay stacked up for now. Should last the year, which means next month I can turn all the new grass cut into silage again. Grace, you there? Could you do the fertilizing rounds on fields 3 and then 21? Need them prepped for next month's cut.
On it, Godric. I'll get started.
Perfect. Now for the big news. I finally have a second worker joining the farm. Porter cabin ready, and their flight's coming in this morning. I need a third tractor. Class Axion 800 on sale for 50% off? $77,500? 205 horsepower? We can afford it outright? That's perfect. Can't pass that up, and it looks like our new worker has arrived.
Liam, my man. It's so great you decided to take the leap and move to Montana. You're going to love it out here.
Ah, Mr. Montana. Great to be back, finally. Happy to be out of the UK and ready to begin a new life farming here with you.
Glad to have you here, Liam. It's been too long. You'll do great. All right, team. Everyone tuned in? Liam, Grace, you ready to get this farm moving?
Absolutely, mate. I've been waiting for this. Montana, tractors, poplar, oats. Let's go.
Don't get too excited, Liam. We've got a lot of work ahead. Hope you're ready for some real farm life.
Bring it on. I've done harvests before, but this feels huge. Can't wait to get my hands dirty.
That's what I like to hear. First things first. Liam, this is the farm. It's changed a bit since you were last here. Some, upgrades.
No kidding. You've really brought this place along nicely.
And this is where you'll be staying. My old porter cabin. Kept it in good nick for you.
That'll do me nicely, mate. Don't need much more than that. And look at that location. Right on the farm doorstep. Brilliant.
I haven't been this excited in year. The old duo back together. Time to show Montana what we are made of. All right, Liam. First day on the farm, first job. I need you to head out to the barn at field 21 and hitch up the forage wagon and load up the silage from the fermenting silo and get it taken to Montana Hay to sell.
Sounds like a plan, boss. I'll get on to that now. This tractor is nice.
As for you, Grace, Walter has a cultivating contract for you over on field 77, if you please.
Not going to send Liam out into the wild to cultivate on his first day then?
No, best keep him nearby. Don't want him getting lost on his first day.
Hey, I can hear you, you know. This fancy tractor has a GPS. I'll be fine. Send me anywhere. I'll prove I can get the jobs done.
Good man. Thanks, Liam. Man, what a couple of months it's been. Poplars harvested, 109 bales. That's insane. Come January, that's going to bring in a mountain of money. Finally bought that Class Axion 800. And what a machine that thing is. Smooth, powerful, perfect for the work we've got lined up. And now, Liam's here. Having him on the farm full-time is a game changer. We can actually keep up with contracts, get our own fields done quicker, and maybe even think about buying more land and equipment. We're finally debt-free, money in the bank, good stock of hay, more horses on the way, lambs growing fast. Everything is finally clicking into place. This farm's not just surviving anymore, it's growing.
Oi, Montana man. How's the new recruit getting on? Has he crashed anything yet?
Not yet. Give him time. He's still in the honeymoon phase. Loves the tractor, loves the fields. Says he's ready to be a proper farmer. We'll see if he's still smiling after a 12-hour silage day.
Ha! Good luck. I remember you saying the same thing, and then calling me crying after your first harvest.
I wasn't crying. I was strategically venting.
Yeah, sure. Well, you sound happier. Farm must be running well.
Best it's ever been, mate. Poplar's going to pay for itself 10 times over. We've got a new tractor, no loans hanging over us. And with Liam here, we might even buy another field or two. This place is finally starting to feel like a proper operation.
Good stuff. Just don't let him get too cocky. Put him on mucking out duty first chance you get.
Oh, that's coming. If he survives that, he's officially part of the team. Talk soon, Giles.
See you.
Yes! Finally! We've got ourselves a new dedicated flatbed trailer. 20 grand, but it's going to be worth every penny not having to make those endless trips back and forth from the shop. Now we can leave the grain trailer extension on all the time without swapping back and forth. The greenhouse produce is piling up, and it's time to get it sold before it goes off. Lettuce, tomatoes, strawberries, all of it heading to the market should bring in a tidy profit today. This trailer is going to make life so much easier. All right, team, check-in time. Grace, how's it looking on your end?
Just about wrapped up with the cultivating contracts. I'm heading back to the farm now and calling it a day.
Perfect timing. Liam, where are you at?
On my last run of silage drops to Montana hay. Tractor smells like silage now, and so do I.
Good man. All right, team. That's September wrapped up. Fields are prepped, silage is sold, poplars in storage, and we're ready for October. Good work, both of you. All right, October's here, and that means one thing. Grass and alfalfa are ready to cut again. But before we jump straight into mowing, I think it's time for an upgrade. These old mowers have done well, but I've been doing some research and found something even better. A mower combo that not only cuts the grass, but rows it at the same time. 2 jobs in one go, twice the efficiency. That's exactly what we need with how busy this farm's gotten. Let's see what we can get. Front mower sold for 5 grand, nice. Back mower went for 14 grand, even better. Not bad at all, that's 19,000 back in the account just like that. Now for the upgrade. Samash front mower, 14,000, done. Samash back mower, 70,000, ouch, but worth every penny if this saves me from having to ted and rake later. And of course, we're adding the extra rowing attachment. This is going to make life so much easier. All right, time to pick them up. Hitch the front first, then the back. This is going to cut down our mowing time in half. Let's get back to the farm, get these things unfolded, and get October started right. Liam, you copy? Need you to hitch up the brand new mower combo and head out to field 3. Time to give these things their first run.
Copy that. Oh mate, yes! I was hoping you'd say that. Brand new kit. My shiny class. This is going to be brilliant.
Remember to switch the rowing function on once you're out there. 2 jobs in one go. Makes my life a whole lot easier.
Yeah, don't worry. I won't forget. This isn't my first day, boss.
Good. Don't make me come out there and check.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, I would.
All right, children. Are you 2 done?
Perfect timing, Grace. We have a big cultivating come through from Noah, field 111. Huge field. And what better way to initiate Liam into the farm life?
Wait, what? But I just started mowing.
Ha! Here we go. Have fun out there.
Sorry, Liam. Finish off field 3, then drop the mower off to me. I want to have a turn too. You can hitch up the cultivator and get that contract started.
Fine. Whatever you say, boss.
Thanks, mate. Don't worry. You'll get to use the mowers again soon, I promise. And Grace, you follow along behind me with the forage wagon and get this grass into the fermenting silo.
Sounds like a plan, boss. Have fun out there, Liam.
Yeah. See you in a couple of days, I suppose.
All right, enough chatter. Let's get to work. By the end of today, I want that silo full and fields 3 and 21 spotless.
Copy that, boss.
Let's do it.
Godric! How's the farm treating you out there?
Busy. I've been on the new mower combo all day, mowing and rowing in one pass. Liam's out cultivating a contract field, and Grace has been running back and forth with the forage wagon. The silo's filling up nicely.
Sounds like a well-oiled machine out there. I swear, every time I call, you've got more going on.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a proper farm. And actually, that's kind of why I'm glad you called. I've been thinking about expanding. Maybe buying a couple more fields while prices are good. And maybe even a new pig barn. Or cows, we'll see.
Ooh, stepping up into livestock expansion. I like the sound of that. If you want to jump on it before someone else grabs those fields, I can set you up with a loan at a very good rate.
Tempting. But you know me, Hope. We just got debt-free this year, and I'd really like to stay that way if I can.
Totally fair. Why don't we do this? Next month, when things calm down a bit, come by the bank. We'll sit down, go over which fields you want, their prices, and we'll see if you even need a loan at all. You might be able to do it with cash.
Yeah, I like that. Let's not rush it. Book me in for November, and we'll make a plan.
Sounds good. And I'm still seeing you tonight for dinner, I assume?
Oh, of course. Can't miss that.
Can't wait.
Ah, November. Beautiful day here in Montana. And you know what? I can finally say it. Officially debt-free. No outstanding hire purchases. That main bank loan's been cleared for a while, and everything's running smoothly. Feels amazing to have the farm in a position like this. Liam, you there? Noah's got a bale wrapping contract that needs doing just down the road at Field 17, opposite Field 21. Can you take that one?
Copy that, boss. Bale wrapping? I'm on it. Hitching up the wrapper now. This'll be fun.
Perfect, mate. Shouldn't take long. Keep it tidy.
You got it. Wrapping champion in the making.
Morning, boss. What's the plan for me today?
Hey, Grace. Can you hitch up the forage wagon again and get all the silage from the fermenting silo off to Montana hay and sold?
On it. Silo's about to be empty. No worries.
Awesome. I'll be doing a few jobs around the farm first, then heading into town for that meeting with Hope at the bank. Going over the field purchase options we talked about.
Sounds good, boss. I'll get the silage moving and meet you back at the farm once I'm done.
And I'll get these bales wrapped for Noah. Looks like we're off to a busy start.
That's the spirit. All right, team, get to it. All right, time to swap the overalls for something a bit smarter. Can't show up to the bank in mud-stained boots and a hoodie. Let's get this sorted. Shirt, jacket, clean jeans. Yeah, that'll do. And I'm actually looking forward to this meeting. Hope's going to help me figure out which fields make the most sense, what's affordable, and whether a loan's even necessary. Oh, and I can't forget, a quick shout out to the newest next-gen legend, Tristan Kalb. Honestly, couldn't do this without their support. Big thanks, mate.
Godric, based on your current finances and the farm's performance, you're eligible to borrow up to $970,000 at a very reasonable 3.8% interest rate.
970. All right, I'm thinking. Maybe borrowing $500,000 over 2 years could work.
If you went for $500,000 over 2 years, your monthly repayments would be $22,000.
$22,000 a month. That's a chunk. Do I really want to go back into debt that much? Could be worth it for the right field, but can't decide just yet.
Now let's look at your options for fields. Field 9, 5.82 hectares, priced at $350,000. Field 7, 1.73 hectares, $103,000. Field 11, 2.114 hectares for $128,000. And Field 10, 3.16 hectares at $190,000. And last but not least, Field 13, 5.26 hectare for $315,000. What do you reckon?
Field 9, 5.82 hectares, $350,000. A decent size, would expand our current operations nicely. Field 7, smaller, 1.73 hectares, $103,000. Could fill gaps near existing fields. Field 11, 2.14 hectares, $128,000. Compact but useful, maybe perfect for a pig or cow barn. Field 10, 3.16 hectares, $190,000. Mid-sized, could really balance out the farm's layout. And Field 13, 315,000, 5.26 hectares. But which one to choose? December already, and the place still looks like a blank canvas. I need to get a landscaper in. Maybe get a proper wall or fence up, a stone driveway, and some grass planted before spring hits. Can't have the garden looking like this forever. Yeah, that'll be nice. A proper driveway, some greenery, maybe even a few shrubs. Winter or not, this place needs some life. Now, let's quickly get these sheep some water. Liam, can I get you to cultivate Field 2?
Morning, boss man. Yes, on it now.
And Grace, can I get you to hitch up the fertilizer and start fertilizing Fields 3 and 21 for me?
On it, boss. Leave it with me.
Thanks, guys. All right, with those two busy at work, I've got some management decisions to make. Nice to finally have some help. Frees me up to think about the big picture for once. Right. Let's figure out where we're headed next. I think I'll be going after fields 10 and 11. They add nicely to the area of the farm we already own, and they won't exactly break the bank, as long as I wait until January and sell off those poplar bales first. All up, the 2 fields will run me about 320 grand, but they both come pre-planted with clover, and that clover's going to be ready to harvest in April. That's a lot of silage just waiting to be made, and that means a pretty significant chunk of cash in my pocket. Yeah, this is the way to do it. Lock those in, get the silage chopped and sold, and then next year we can look at the other fields.
All right, time to sample the soil in our fields and get some real data. And honestly, instead of leasing this thing every single time, I think it's finally time to buy one outright. 17 grand isn't too bad when you think about how often we're going to need it soon. Plus, if it's sitting here ready to go, I can just hook up and get to work whenever I need to. Saves me a trip down to the store every time. Yep, let's make it official. The soil sampler is staying on this farm. And while I'm at it, look at this thing. It's filthy. Looks like we've been running a demolition derby instead of a farm. There we go. Farm hygiene, people. No one wants a tractor that looks like it's just come back from the Somme.
Godric, you cleaning that thing or just giving it a tickle? You've been out there 5 minutes.
Hey, this is a professional wash job. I could charge for this.
Yeah, if you charge by the hour, you'd make less than minimum wage.
All right. Back to work, you two. I'll be with you in a minute. All right, field 2 first. Let's get some proper samples pulled. You know, I want all my fields sitting at a perfect 100 out of 100 environmental score one day. Get that sweet, sweet government bonus money rolling in. Right now, we're not even close. pH is a bit off, nitrogen's patchy. It's going to take some time. But hey, one step at a time. Data first. Then we can start really dialing in the soil care. All right, just rolling into field 21. Time to pull a few samples and see what we're dealing with.
Good timing. I'm nearly finished liming here. This spreader is hungry today.
Field 2's cultivated and looking pretty. Oh, except I missed the corners. I'll go back over those shortly and get it completely done.
Good man. Make sure every inch is cultivated or you'll be hearing from Grace. That's field 21 done. Time to put this thing away and give the landscaper a call to see what we can do back at the house. Hi, is this Wade? My name's Godric. I saw your ad online. I was wondering if you could come by the house. I'd like a stone wall built, a new lawn put down, a stone driveway, and maybe a nice patio area around the house. Think that's something you could help with?
Yeah, no worries at all. That's definitely doable. We'd usually start with the wall first, then move on to the lawn and driveway.
Perfect. That sounds exactly what I had in mind. I'll leave it to you to plan the order. Just let me know when you can start, and I'll make sure it all works from my end.
Too easy, mate. We'll get cracking on it soon.
I really appreciate it. All right, I'll let you get on. Speak soon. Time to meet Hope for the festivities.
Well, would you look at that? The landscapers have already got the stone wall up around the house.
Looks incredible. And so far, only 10 grand. Not bad at all. Next up, they'll be laying the lawn and the driveway over the next month. Should see some real transformation. Can already imagine a nice green lawn stretching out. A proper stone path leading up to the house. Yeah, this is a great start. Can't wait to see the patio finished too. It's going to make this place look proper. Grace, can you hitch up the lime spreader and hit field 2? Let's get that done first thing this month.
Sure thing, boss. Good thing you got us our own lime spreader. It is definitely coming in handy on the farm.
Yeah, wouldn't be able to get by without it now, Grace. Now, Liam, grab the cultivator and head out to field 119. Noah's contract is waiting for us.
Roger that, boss. I'll try not to smash anything this time. Can't promise it, though.
What do you mean this time, eh? All right, you two, get moving. I'll keep an eye on things here. It's January, and that means the poplar bales are at the perfect selling price. Agricor Montana is paying $556 per 1,000 liters. Couldn't have timed it better. This is huge. All right, first load. Let's see what you've got for me. $556 per 1,000 liters. Can't complain about that. These bales are going to make a nice chunk of change. Then once these are all sorted and money is in the bank, we can look into purchasing the new fields. Field 10 and 11 are waiting for us. Let's just hope David is willing to sell them. Morning, Nathan. What a surprise you're calling at this exact time, eh?
Hello, Mr. Poplar. You guessed it. Checking in on your poplar bale sales. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm on it. Trailer is being loaded up now and off to Agricor to cash in.
Perfect. Just checking you're ready. The beauty of poplar? Plant it once and give it 12 to 14 months, it grows back all by itself. Amazing, right?
Absolutely insane. Feels like free money when it comes back next year. $30,000 per load of 24 bales. That's mental. This month couldn't have come sooner.
Whoa! Even better than I thought it would be. So where's my compensation, eh?
Compensation? I don't think so. But I do owe you one if you ever need anything.
All right, good. I'll remember that. Catch you later.
Thanks, Nathan. Talk later. Grace, heads up. I totally forgot to get field 27 sampled. Can you grab the soil sampler and take a few cores there? Poplar field needs checking before the next round.
Oh, of course. I knew you'd forget something. But sure thing, boss. I'll go get it.
Appreciated. Once done, you can get them submitted to the lab for testing.
Will do.
Hey, Hope. How's it going?
Hey, babe. Yeah, going good. Just another day at the bank. Just wanted to check in on how you and the farm are doing.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up another delivery. Listen, I don't want to take a loan for the new fields. With the poplar sales, I've got enough to buy fields 10 and 11 outright. No debt, no hassle. Just more land to work and grow the farm.
Oh, look at you, all independent and responsible. I like it, Mr. Big Farm Owner. You do know that sounds dangerously like you're about to be your own boss, right?
Yeah, exactly. No banker breathing down my neck. Don't need that stress. I want the farm to grow, not the interest payments. Speaking of which, how's the bank today? Not too bored without me?
Bored? Never. But I did think about you walking in and asking for another loan. You're making me miss my favorite customer.
Lucky for you, no loans today. Just me, tractors, and bales of poplar, making a fortune.
You know, I was thinking, since you've got all that space, and the farm's really coming together, maybe, I don't know, it'd be nice if I spent more time there? You know, not just visiting for a weekend, but, like, maybe moving in?
Moving in? You mean like bringing a mattress and staying over?
Well, kind of. I mean, we've been together for a year, and the farm's huge and lonely sometimes. And, okay, yes, I guess I'm hinting that I'd like to actually live there. But I didn't want to just say it straight out. I didn't want to scare you.
Oh, you mean, like, permanently?
Yes, permanently. You know, live there. Help with the farm stuff when you need me, keep you company. Maybe cook occasionally. Nothing too dramatic.
Well, that's, a big step. Are you sure you're ready for the snow, the mud, and the tractor exhaust every day?
Excuse me? I've survived your snow drifts and tractor fumes for a year already. I think I'm ready.
All right. Well, I suppose the farm could use a little more organization, and maybe a few less oops moments from me. And I guess it wouldn't hurt to have someone around who actually remembers where I put things.
Exactly. I'll even help you keep track of the poplar income. Someone's got to make sure you don't spend it all on tractors and walls.
Hey, I do need walls, and maybe a fancy driveway. But fine, I'll let you supervise my spending. So, if we were doing this moving in thing, when can I expect you?
I'm not moving in tomorrow or anything. We'll plan it properly. Wanted to throw the idea out there.
Fair enough. I'll hold the fort here, and we'll sort it out soon. Thanks for calling, Hope. I needed this chat.
Talk soon. Bye.
February already.
But the animals don't wait. First stop, the lamb shed. Look at this lot. Half of them ready to head out to the paddock. Older ones needing space. They're growing quick. Next up, the horses. Just a quick brush for each. There you go, girl. And a pat. Can't leave them feeling forgotten. And over here, the sheep paddock. Just look at those mountains of wool stacked up, ready for April. That's money sitting there. More product, more progress, more fuel for the farm's future. Feels good. Now this. This is looking sharp. Lawns all laid out, stone driveway in, and that patio wrapping right around the house. Wade and his crew really outdid themselves. Let's give him a call for an update. Wade?
Wade here.
Hey Wade, it's Godric. Just wanted to say thanks for the work so far. The place looks amazing. Driveway, lawn, the patio. Better than I pictured.
Glad you're happy with it, Godric. Always good when a job starts coming together like this.
Yeah, couldn't be happier. I was thinking, maybe in the next couple of months we could add some trees, bushes, maybe a few ornaments to finish it all off.
Absolutely. We can draw up some plans, bring in some greenery, maybe a couple of nice features around the patio. Should be no trouble at all.
Perfect. I'll let you know when the timing's right. Thanks again, Wade. Appreciate it.
Anytime, Godric. Talk soon.
And there we have it. Another $7,000 in the bank.
The greenhouse never lets me down. Always reliable to keep the funds floating while we work on the bigger projects. Now, let's take a look at our environmental score. Still some gaps. Field 2 isn't looking too bad. Field 3, bit worse off. And Field 21, well, the tillage looks great, but she still needs nitrogen and a pH balance after the last cut. All right, Liam. Up and ready for the day.
Morning, boss. You know me. Always ready. As long as coffee counts as breakfast.
Good man. Well, I've got a cultivating job lined up for Katie over at Field 31. If you could head over there with the cultivator, that'd be great. Grace is back on deck this afternoon, and I'll rope her into giving me a hand. For now, I've got to transfer some sheep into the paddock and make sure they're all happy and healthy.
Copy that. Field 31's mine. I'll make sure Katie's land is spotless. Don't let the sheep give you too much lip.
Ha, no promises. Right then, you lot. Time to stretch those legs. Come on, out you go. Don't all rush at once. Always amazes me how the older lambs figure it out quicker than the younger ones. Strong little bunch this season. If they keep this up, the paddock will be full of fine-looking stock come spring. Healthy animals, healthy farm. That's the way it should be. And now, big moment. Time to put some of that poplar money to good use. Fields 10 and 11. Ours at last. Been eyeing these for months, and finally we've got the cash to pull the trigger without touching a loan. Field 10 for 189 grand. Field 11 for 128 grand. Big price tags, but these fields practically double the heart of the farm. Surrounding land, right next to home, and both ready to be worked. Now, of course, next step is soil sampling. Grace, you back from the dentist?
Yep, teeth are sparkling and I can feel half my face again. What have I missed?
Perfect timing. We just made it official. Fields 10 and 11 are ours.
No way. That's massive. Congrats, boss. The farm's really spreading its wings now.
I'll need you to hitch up the soil sampler and start pulling cores on both fields. Want to see exactly what we're working with? All right then, get sampling. Let's see what these new fields have in store. All right, sample's done. Grace is out there with the lime spreader, and I'll get the fertilizer hitched on. Together we'll get these new fields in tip-top shape. Nitrogen balanced, pH corrected. Everything they need before it's time to cut in April. No excuses. These fields are going to be as close to perfect as we can manage. And the best bit?
When we cut this silage, it's going to be double, maybe even triple what we usually pull off our smaller fields. A proper mountain of the stuff. That's money in the pocket if we sell it, or feed in the yard if we expand with livestock. Either way, April's going to be a big month. Then of course, after the cut, we've got the choice to make. We can cultivate it down and plant something fresh. But what? That's where I get stuck. Haven't thought that far ahead if I'm honest. If we went the cow route, well, we'd need that silage. A cow barn and a herd chewing through hay, silage, maybe even a bit of grain on the side. It's a lot to manage, but the return is steady. Milk money never stops flowing, and it feels traditional, doesn't it? Cows in Montana. Makes sense. But then again, pigs. Pigs are a whole different story. Root crops, grains, even corn or sorghum. That's not just one field to think about. That's 3 or 4 at a time. Complex feed mixes, more equipment, more planning. It's a proper step up. Riskier, but the payoff can be big too. So that's the choice, isn't it? Stick with silage and cows, nice and steady, or take on pigs and juggle half the crop types known to man. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get these fields balanced, cut in April, and see just how big that silage pile really is. From there, well, the animals will decide for us.
All right, and now the house project is finished, I want to start a new one. I really enjoyed the different phases, working with the builders, seeing it all come together. So now I've decided it's time to build our own vehicle shed. Not just for tractors and machinery, but a bit of extra storage if we need it as well. The building site takes up a bit more space than I thought, but I'm confident we'll make it fit just right by the end of the project. First up, Phase 1. We'll need 1,000 litres of wood beams, 1,000 litres of long planks, and 1,000 litres of regular planks. That's the foundation of the shed, literally and figuratively. Luckily, just a small order today. I'm sure the other phases won't be so kind to my wallet. Nice and tight, everything locked down. No surprises on the way back. Snow's starting to fall, so we need to be careful. Looks like Montana's winter wants to tag along. All right, back at the farm. Let's get everything's unloaded safely, ready for the builders to get cracking. First phase of the shed is officially underway. Looks like February's wrapped up, and March is about to bring another busy month. March is here. The weather's easing off, and the days are feeling a little warmer. Time to check on the shed project. Next phase calls for 12,000 litres of cement bags and 2,000 litres of long planks. Jeez, those cement bags are going to cost a fortune. All right, Liam, Grace, you both good to start the day?
Morning, boss.
Yep, fully charged and ready.
Perfect. Liam, you've got a bale wrapping job from Ben at Field 43. Grace, cultivating at Field 15. Small jobs, but enough to keep March ticking along while the rest of the farm stays quiet. Keep it smooth, both of you. Check in if anything pops up. All right, flatbed hitched. Next up, the shed's Phase 2. Cement bags and planks. Need to remember exactly what we're taking this time. 12,000 litres of cement, 2,000 litres of long planks. Big order, but it's all part of building the farm up properly. Hey, David. Good to hear from you. How's it going?
Hey, Godric, just checking in. How are those fields 10 and 11 treating you? Glad you bought them from me last month, and I wanted to see what your plans are. Make sure you're keeping an eye on the pH values and nitrogen levels.
Yeah, no worries there. Soil samples all done, lime done, fertilizing done. We're balancing the fields properly. Poplar growth is good, and I'm thinking of using the fields for silage and future crop rotations.
Good, good. You know, keep an eye on the pH, especially on field 11, and nitrogen. Don't let it drop too low. You don't want to lose yield potential. Any plans for livestock yet?
Thinking about it, yeah. Could be cows, could be pigs. Still weighing it up. Either way, the silage from these fields will help with feed. I'll make sure everything's balanced before I introduce anything new.
Perfect. Sounds like you've got it under control. Just don't forget to keep a proper record of fertilizer and soil updates. Government checks are coming up, and it'll be easier if you're on top of it.
Absolutely, David. I've got it all tracked. Fields are in good hands, and the farm's ticking along nicely.
All right, keep it up. And hey, don't let the poplar silage eat all your time.
Ha! Never. I'll make sure there's still plenty of work left for me. And there we go. Another $5,000, safely stored in the account from the greenhouse produce. Winter has been hard, cold, and snowy, but productive. From the landscaping almost finished around the house to the shed project underway. The poplar bales sold, new fields added, and the animals all thriving. The farm is really starting to feel like it's coming together. The snow may be melting, but there's still plenty to do. Spring is around the corner, and with it comes new silage cuts, crop rotations, and the exciting work on fields 10 and 11. Livestock decisions, more construction, and all the planning for a busy year ahead. It's going to be a proper year for the farm. Bigger, busier, and hopefully even more profitable. Looks like I've got an unknown number calling. Strange. I'll leave it for now. And again. Okay, that's 3 times. Guess I'd better answer this one. I wonder who it could be. Hello?
Mr. Manston, this is Agent Carter with the Internal Revenue Service. We've been reviewing financial activity associated with your farm. At this stage, no action is required. However, we may contact you in the future if additional information is needed. Please ensure your records are complete and up to date.
Okay. I mean, sure. I'll, keep everything together. Thanks, I guess.
Very well, Mr. Manston. Maintaining accurate records is important. That will be all for now.
Unusual financial activity. I wonder what that could be.
Hey, how's the farm looking this morning?
It's busy, same as always. But I got a call from the IRS last month. They didn't say much, just that they were watching.
Yeah, that's pretty standard. They flag unusual activity first. Big loans, rapid asset purchases, anything that doesn't quite match your reported income. Did anything on your end stand out to them?
Well, maybe Field 21. Walter sold it to me for half the price. I mean, it was a steal, but I guess that might look odd on paper. And I've been expanding faster than I planned.
That makes sense, but it's nothing alarming yet. They're just checking. As long as you have everything documented, bank statements, loan agreements, receipts from Walter, you're fine. When I move in, I can help you organize it all so you're ready if they come knocking.
Yeah, I just hate that creeping feeling that someone's watching you, you know?
Welcome to adulthood, Mr. Manston. Sometimes your hard work attracts attention. Doesn't mean you did anything wrong.
Guess I can't hide on a farm forever.
Exactly. Keep calm, keep records, and don't overthink it. For now, just keep doing what you do best. Farming.
All right. Well, even with the eyes of the IRS on us, we still have a farm to run. Now the new building is almost ready for its next phase. And my God, we have a lot of silage to make. Grace, Liam, check-in time. You ready for a big day of silage making? Liam, you're on the mower. Grace, you're on the forage wagon.
Already on it, boss. Hitched up and ready to go.
Sounds good to me. I'll follow behind Liam and start hauling to the silo.
Perfect. I have some jobs to do around the farm first, then I'll join in the fun. Radio in with updates throughout the day. Lots to do.
Got it.
Will do.
All right. April's here. Time to get stuck into it. Liam's out there with the mower, dropping the first cut of silage for the season, and Grace is right behind him, catching it all up with the forage wagon. Perfect tag team work out there. Me? I'm on wool duty today. Looks like the main sheep paddock's been busy. 16 full pallets, stacked and ready to go. That's a sight for sore eyes. And over at the lamb pen, we've got another 9. Not bad at all for this time of year. Right, let's do the math. 25 pallets, $1,200 a pop.
That's 30 grand, give or take, heading straight into the farm account. Not bad for a year's wool, eh? Let's get it all strapped down and off to the spinnery. They'll be happy to see this load, and I'll be even happier to see the balance jump when it sells. All right, maybe I should call Walter and see if he knows anything about the IRS.
Godric! How's it going, lad?
Hey, Walter. Not bad. Just another busy April. Listen, I won't keep you long. Just had something I wanted to ask you about.
Sure, fire away.
Well, I had a call the other night. IRS said they'd spotted some unusual financial activity with the farm. Nothing official yet, but it got me thinking. Could it be about Field 21? You know, that deal we did. 100,000 instead of 2.
Ah, I see where your head's at. Don't worry yourself. Everything on my end was done by the book. Contract signed, money transferred, tax sorted. No funny business, I promise you that.
Yeah, I figured as much. Just feels odd. Why would they call me out of the blue like that?
Well, you're not the first. I've had a couple of those calls myself over the years. They sound scarier than they are, truth be told. Half the time it's some computer flagging a transaction. Then some poor agent has to follow up. They're just doing their job.
Yeah, I guess so. Still puts a knot in your stomach, though. Field 21 was a steal. Don't want them thinking I'm running some kind of racket out here.
Ha! If raking hay and chasing sheep is racketeering, then we're both guilty. Look, you've got nothing to worry about. You paid fair and square, I took the offer, and that's all there is to it.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Just needed to hear it straight from you.
Good man. Keep your chin up, Godric. Paperwork looks worse than it is.
Yeah, suppose you're right. And I've got Hope moving in soon, you know? She's a banker, sharp with all the financial stuff. If anything's messy, she'll catch it.
Well, there you go. Sounds like you've got yourself the best audit partner money can't buy. She'll have you tidied up so tight, the IRS will get bored.
Yeah, hopefully. I just don't want any of this hanging over the farm when we finally got some momentum.
That's farming, son. 1 minute you're on top of the world, next you're knee-deep in mud. Just keep steady, and it'll all shake out fine. Take care.
Will do. Cheers, Walter. All right, team, check-in time. How's everyone doing out there?
All good here, boss. Just finished mowing the meadow. I'm heading to the last one now, Field 21.
Good stuff, Liam. That's a big one. You'll have her looking tidy in no time. Once you're done mowing, can you hitch up the bale wrapper and head over to Field 10? I've already started baling here.
Roger that. Bale wrapper after mowing. Got it.
Yeah, I figured we'll turn Field 10 into silage bales instead of hauling it loose. Less trips for the forage wagon to make, and it'll keep you and me busy right through the rest of the month.
Oh God, thank you. I've done about 1 million runs already with this forage wagon, and there's still a mountain left. Switching to bales sounds like the best idea you've had all week.
Glad to finally get your approval, Grace.
Yeah, I agree with Grace. Wrapping bales will save us a ton of time, and when it comes time to sell at Montana Hay, it'll be twice as fast too.
Exactly. Easier hauling, better price, and less wear and tear on the gear. Win-win all around.
Count me in. I'll keep running what's left on my end, but I'll happily take a break from back and forth runs once those bales start stacking up.
Perfect. Team effort, folks. Let's keep at it. This'll set us up nicely for the summer. Right then. Liam's still mowing down Field 21. Grace is drowning in forage runs, so that leaves me free to get this meadow sorted. Best to hitch on the tedder and dry this grass out. Top up the hay bales while the weather's good. If I play this right, I should be able to ted it, windrow it, and bale it myself while those two are busy. Keep the workflow smooth. Always feels good when you can tuck a bit extra hay away for the summer months. Sheep will thank me for it later. Nothing like the smell of fresh grass turning. Yeah, we'll make short work of this. Keep the pace steady, and by the time Liam and Grace check in, I'll have half the meadow down and drying already. Hey team, while I'm spinning circles out here, figured I'd get your thoughts on something.
Field 2. What do we plant this year? I was leaning towards sorghum. We've got plenty of oats already, and sorghum would stockpile nicely for when we finally take the plunge and buy pigs. It's their main feed, after all.
Not a bad thought, but don't forget pigs aren't easy animals to feed. They'll need more than just sorghum. We'll have to think about root crops too. Beets, carrots, maybe even potatoes. Some kind of grain like barley or wheat on top of that, as well as a protein like soybeans, canola, or sunflowers.
True. They're fussy little things. But sorghum still seems like a solid start.
One small snag though, our cedar doesn't do sorghum. You'd have to buy or lease a planter for that.
Ah, didn't know that. Shows what I know. All right then, I'll run down to the shop, lease one for the day, and get it in the ground proper.
Or, hear me out, we forget the pigs and get goats instead.
Don't you dare finish that sentence, Liam. Don't you even think about mentioning goat yoga.
Oh, fine. Pigs it is then.
Goat yoga? Do I even want to know what that is?
No, you don't.
Oh, you'd love it, Grace.
Liam, not another word. We're a farm, not a circus. Honestly, Liam is obsessed with that goat yoga. Maybe I should get him a goat for Christmas so he can practice properly. Anyway, focus. Need to get this planter back to field 2. Only got it for the day, and this sorghum won't plant itself. All right, here we go. Field 2. 6-meter working width on this beauty. She's a proper bit of kit. Shouldn't take long to get this all in the ground. Just keep a steady pace, nice and even. No skipping rows, and the sorghum will thank me later. April's almost done. Fields are looking good, and the silage is nearly wrapped up. Should be a solid month all around. I think I should give Wade a call and get the garden done. Hey Wade, how's it going? Got a quick question for you.
Hey, Godric. All good here. What's up?
Thinking it's about time to finish off the garden. Lawn, shed, water feature, maybe even a swing if Hope and I eventually have kids. Do you think now's a good time for you and the team to come by?
Absolutely, mate. Leave it with me. We'll swing by before the end of the month and get everything sorted. Lawn rolled, garden shed up, water feature installed, the whole lot.
Brilliant. That'll be amazing. Thanks a lot, Wade. Really appreciate it.
No worries, Godric. Consider it done. We'll make the front yard look proper again.
All right, April's been a busy one. Fields mowed, silage all wrapped, and field 2 is finally in. Sorghum all planted, neat and tidy. Grace's grass runs, and Liam's bale work kept everything moving, and the farm's looking good. All right, May's here, and the first thing I want to do is a quick tour of what we finished around the house. Front yard. Check out the new lawn fountain, running perfectly. Nice little wooden bench tucked to the side. Perfect spot for a coffee in the morning. Around the back, we've got the new clothesline up and running. And over here, the wooden garden shed. Finally, the wooden swing set. Lovely little feature. Couldn't be happier with how it's all come together. House project complete. Lawn, garden, shed, swing, everything's in place. Time to check on the lambs. Looks like the older sheep are ready to move to the paddock. And, yep, sheep paddock out of food again. Those troughs just aren't enough for the size of this ever-expanding flock. Maybe next season we'll finally build a proper sheep barn. Liam, can you start fertilizing all the fields today? Grace, get the hoe onto field 2 and clear those weeds.
On it, boss.
Will do, Godric.
First things first, let's get this greenhouse produce loaded and off to the market. Always feels good, turning the farm's work into cash. All right, got the tomatoes stacked, lettuce in neat rows, herbs on top. Can't have anything tipping over on the way. Looks good. Smells amazing too. This greenhouse really is paying off this month. All right, next phase of the shed project. Need to pick up 4,000 litres of wood beams. Should be an easy run. Warehouse, here we come.
Hey, how's my favorite farmer doing?
Hey you! Busy, as always. But got a minute to talk? Or are you mid-box avalanche over there?
Oh, definitely mid-box avalanche. I swear, every time I turn around, there's another thing to pack. But it's exciting. We're so close to moving in together at the end of the month. Honestly, I've been dying to get this rental lease wrapped up. Otherwise, I'd have moved in months ago.
I know the feeling. Can't wait either. Just imagining you here, unpacking in your new spot, helping me organize the farm office. I can already see it.
Me too. And the garden. I want to help with that too. Maybe some flowers by the front, herbs in the kitchen. You know me.
Of course. And speaking of organizing, that IRS call back in March, it's been in the back of my head ever since. I mean, nothing official, just unusual financial activity. But it's creeping on me a bit.
Oh, Godric, don't even worry about it. Once I'm moved in, I'll go through everything. All your finances, your paperwork, the Field 21 deal, bank stuff. I'll make sure it's all accounted for and perfectly clean. You'll barely have to lift a finger.
Wow, that's a relief just to hear you say it. Honestly, having you move in soon is going to be such a weight off my shoulders. And it's not just the IRS stuff. I'm excited about, just living together finally.
Me too. I can already picture us in the kitchen making breakfast together, sorting out the farm schedules, planning meals. Oh, and you teaching me how to drive the tractor eventually?
Yeah, sure. As long as you promise not to hit the hay bales first day out.
No promises. But honestly, this is going to be perfect. I've got all my stuff packed, the moving truck's booked, and I'm counting down the days. I can't wait to finally call your place ours.
Neither can I. And hey, don't stress over moving stuff too quickly. Just take your time, and I'll handle the farm chaos here while you settle in. We'll be ready to tackle everything together. And with you helping me sort out the finances, that IRS stuff will be the least of my worries.
Good, because once I'm there, I'm officially your right-hand woman for everything.
Can't wait to have you here, Hope. Really.
Me neither. Just a few more days and I'll finally be moving in. I'm so ready. I can't wait to be there, Godric.
Neither can I. It's going to be amazing. Talk soon. So, how's it looking, Hope? All the IRS stuff?
Honestly, everything's squared away so far. I've gone through all the farm accounts, invoices, Field 21 paperwork, your bank statements. Nothing stands out. There are just a few minor things left. Some bank stuff and a bit of paperwork, but I can't see anything wrong. You're in the clear.
Really? That's a huge relief. I've been stressing about that for months.
See? You don't have to worry. And now, we get to enjoy living together properly. I love it. Your place feels like home.
Yeah, me too. Couldn't imagine it any other way. Finally having you here, it's perfect.
Agreed. And I love seeing you so happy with the farm. Makes moving in feel even better.
All right, lambs are doing well, growing fast, healthy little guys. Now onto the horses. Oh, wow. Look at this. A Palomino male. Absolute stunner. We're calling him Beast. That is one of the finest horses I've seen. And, of course, the sheep out of food and water again. Definitely need that sheep shed next season. Sorghum's looking great. 2 months and we should be ready for harvest. August's going to be a busy month. Team, check in. Liam, hitch up the cultivator. Katie's got a job lined up for you at Field 122. Grace, Noah's got a hoe job for you over at Field 12. That'll keep you both busy for a while.
Oh, joy. Cultivator duty. Can't wait to get my hands dirty again.
And me with a hoe. Don't worry, Noah. I'll make those weeds regret their life choices.
Perfect. And don't think I'm letting you slack off. This is farm work, not a vacation. Keep the banter going, sure, but get those jobs done.
Copy that, boss. But can I at least play my new tractor playlist while cultivating? Add some morale.
Ha! Only if you share it with me. I need tunes while hoeing.
Fine, fine. Music allowed, but only if it keeps you moving. Meanwhile, I'm continuing with the shed project today. Then, get ready. I'm taking on the monumental task of shifting all 550,000 litres of silage from the fermenting silo to Montana hay to sell.
550,000 litres? Seriously? You're insane!
Yeah, but hey, at least someone's finally doing it. I'm happy with that.
Exactly. You two stay busy and I'll handle the heavy lifting. And don't worry, I'll make sure the silage gets moved safely. It's going to be a long one, but we'll manage.
All right, boss. We'll keep the fields in check and let you play hero with the silage.
Yeah, just don't get eaten by the silo while you're at it.
Don't tempt me. All right, team, let's get to it. Field 122, Field 120, and let the silage saga begin. All right, run number 1 of probably 16 or so. Who's counting, right? 15 runs to go, each one pulling roughly $4,500 of silage. Yeah, $72,000 from the silo alone. Not bad for a few hours of work, eh? And that's not even touching the 3 trailer loads of silage bales still fermenting back at the farm, ready to sell. Add that in, and we're really talking big numbers. Plus Grace's contract, $15,000 from her fieldwork, and Liam's $23,000, combined with the $36,000 we already had in the bank. That's roughly $150,000. A healthy, solid total. Not too shabby for 1 month's work. June is shaping up to be a monster month for money. Silage hauling, contracts, greenhouse work. Feels like everything's finally clicking. But for a moment, just driving this trailer, seeing all the progress, and counting these numbers, it's a good feeling. A proper farm life reward. Yep, 16 trips, $72,000 in the pocket, plus the rest. And the farm's really looking like it's finally firing on all cylinders. Hello, July! And what a way to start the month. Another 3 foals being born. First up, say hello to Midnight. Top quality bay breed, absolutely stunning. Then over here, Tango. Chestnut, again, top quality, and look at this dun. I'll call her Ugly Bubbles. No reason, just because. All 3 females, and all top quality. And this sorghum, looking fantastic. 1 month to harvest. Fingers crossed my combine can handle it. Full circle since April. And the alfalfa, clover, and grass, ready for a second cup this year. The farm's really starting to hum. Team, check in. Silage is almost ready to sell, but the fields are ready for cutting. Liam, back on mowing duty. All 5 fields today, please.
All 5? You trying to kill me, Godric? Fine, I'll get mowing. Just hope my arms survive.
Don't whine, Liam. You know the routine. Grace, time to grab the forage wagon and follow along.
Follow along? Does that mean I never get to mow? Just curious.
Don't worry, Grace. You can mow in your dreams tonight.
All right, all right. I'll sort out the small jobs here at the farm first. Then I'll join you both out in the fields. Let's keep it moving. Looks like July's going to be a busy one. Coming together nicely. Next phase requires, let's see, 2,000 litres of long planks and 6,000 litres of roof plates. Right then, off to the warehouse I go. You know, building sheds isn't glamorous work, but it feels good. Every plank, every nail, it's progress. And the more space I build up here, the better I can keep this farm running tidy. Never thought I'd get so excited over roofing plates, but here we are. Animals fed, crops ticking along, shed underway. July's off to a strong start. Time to call Floyd about these horses.
Floyd here. What can I do for you, Godric?
Hey, Floyd. Quick question. You got room for a few horses at the market? I'm thinking of selling.
Horses, eh? Always got room if they're decent stock. What have you got?
Well, I've got 2 younger ones. Not the best quality, if I'm honest. Still green. And then I've got 2 older females. Both just gave birth. Both fine quality, but they're getting on a bit. I'd like to make space for the new foals to grow and cash in on the others while I can.
4 in total.
Younger ones I'll take off your hands, no problem. The older mares, I know a couple of buyers looking for brood mares. They'll fetch a good price. I can take all 4, Godric.
Good to hear. What are you thinking, price-wise?
Let's say $31,500 for the lot. Fair deal. You'll get that space freed up and I'll have happy buyers before the week's out.
$31,500. Floyd, that's better than I expected. You've got yourself a deal.
Pleasure doing business, as always. Bring 'em in when you can. I'll get the paperwork ready.
Will do. Thanks, Floyd. Really appreciate it.
Anytime. Good luck with the new foals.
$31,500. And space for the little ones to grow. Can't complain about that. All right. These silage bales are good and ready. Better give Daniel a ring. Make sure Montana Hay's got room for him after last month's 500,000 liters I dumped on him.
Montana Hay, Daniel speaking.
Hey, Daniel. It's Godric. You got space for more silage? I've got about 3 trailer loads of bales here, all fermented and ready.
Godric, my man. You're becoming part of the furniture around here. After that monster 550,000 liter drop last month, I wondered how long before you called again.
Yeah, seems I'm keeping you busy. So, think you can take these bales?
Absolutely. Silage flies out the door as fast as it comes in. The more the better. Bring all 3 loads. I'll take them off your hands for a good price, same as always.
Perfect. You know I appreciate it, Daniel. Nice knowing I've got a steady buyer I can count on.
And I appreciate the supply. You've been a regular the last few years, Godric. Always top-notch stuff. Keep it coming, and I'll keep the checks rolling.
Sounds like a deal. I'll get these loaded up and head your way.
See you soon, Godric.
Another good payday lined up. Let's sell these bales.
Radio check, boss. I'm on to field 21 now. Last one for mowing. What do you want me doing next once I'm wrapped up here?
Good work, Liam. When you're done mowing, hitch up the wrapper. I'll get started baling field 10, like we did last cut. And you can follow along wrapping them. That'll save Grace having to haul more grass from this one as well.
Sounds like a plan, boss. I'll swap over once this field's down.
Don't mind me still out here, row after row, back and forth from the silo with this forage wagon. Living the dream.
You're doing well, Grace. Tell you what, you can have tomorrow off. Feet up, cup of tea, no forage wagon in sight.
Ha! I'll believe it when I see it, but I'll take the compliment.
You've earned it. Keep at it. You're keeping this farm ticking. Actually, while I've got you both, I've been thinking about something. What would you reckon to turning the meadow into a field and planting carrots? Sorghum's already lined up for the pigs, and if we got carrots in now, they'd be ready by November harvest.
Carrots, huh? Could work. We've definitely got the land just sitting there.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. But you'll need a plow to get it started, Godric. Cultivator won't cut it for that.
Ah, right. Thought I could sneak by with the cultivator. Guess not.
Not this time. Plow first, then you're good to go.
All right then. I'll lease a plow once I'm done baling. And Grace, I'll give you the green light to pick up the kit we'll need. That's a Grimmy GF400 and a Cavernaland Miniair Nova Rigid.
The what now?
Did you just Google that?
Maybe I did. And guess what? Google says that's what we need.
Well, Google isn't wrong this time. That'll do the job.
Good enough for me. So once you're done hauling with that wagon, grab the equipment and get those carrots in the ground.
Copy that. I'll handle it. And after plowing, you'll probably need a stone collector too. The plow will pull them all to the surface.
Noted. Thanks, Grace.
Carrots, pigs, silage, sorghum. What won't we have on this farm?
Peace and quiet, Liam. Peace and quiet. All right, time to lease this plow. If Grace says we need a plow, then we need a plow. Never used one of these before, but here goes nothing. Bit of a heavy lump on the back, though. Probably best to grab a front weight for this tractor as well, just to keep things steady.
Cheap insurance, if you ask me. Let's get that attached and head back to the meadow. See if we can't turn this patch into a proper carrot field. Right, nice and steady now. First time ploughing, don't want to go wandering off course. Keep that line straight. Follow the markers. There we go. Nice. You know, this has got me thinking ahead. If we're serious about pigs, and maybe even cows next season, we need to make sure the crops line up. Sorghum's already in for the pigs. Carrots going in here will cover the roots, but they'll also need either wheat or barley for feed. Maybe we could turn that alfalfa in field 3 into wheat next year. That'd round it out nicely. We're going to want soybeans for protein feed. Field 7 isn't too big. Maybe that's the one to buy for soybeans. But Grace wasn't kidding. There's rocks everywhere now. A proper carpet of them. We'll need to clear that before planting. Looks like the only real option is an LO Scorpio 550. Pricey bit of kit, but at least I can lease one for the day. $2,800. Not cheap, but it'll get the job done. All right, she's hitched up. Everything locked in. Let's get this beast back to the meadow and clear it off. Ready for Grace to come through with the carrot planter.
Grace, you copy? Just checking in. I've started on the stone picking here in the meadow. Shouldn't be long before this field's ready for you. How are you getting on with the forage wagon?
Literally just finishing the last row now, boss. That's the last of it into the silo. I'll park this forage wagon back at the yard, then head straight to the shop for that planter and topper we talked about. Shouldn't be long.
Perfect timing, Grace. Field will be good to go by the time you get here.
Just finished hauling and stacking the wrapped bales at the yard. That's another job ticked off.
Nah, you've earned it today. Good work, Liam. Appreciate it.
All right, Godric. I'm here with the planter. Looks like you've just about wrapped up those stones.
Right on cue. Field's all yours. I'll run this stone picker back to the shop and call it a day. You can finish off the carrots and then take a well-earned day off tomorrow.
Copy that. Leave it with me, boss.
Good work today, team. All right, heading in. Time to see what Hope's cooking up inside.
Mr. Manston, this is Agent Carter with the IRS. We've identified matters in your accounts that require immediate attention. You need to come in today. Please bring all relevant records.
Today? All right. Yes, of course.
You're awfully quiet, you know. Everything's going to be fine, Godric.
Yeah, I just hate this sort of thing. Not exactly my comfort zone.
Relax. Now let's go clear your name, farmer boy.
Mr. Manston, Miss Hope, thanks for coming in. We just had a few discrepancies regarding the purchase of Field 21.
Right, yeah. That's on me. I missed a filing step when we transferred the funds.
It's been sorted now. I went through the financial statements myself. Receipts, loan documents, everything's accounted for.
I see that. Everything lines up perfectly now. Seems it was just a clerical oversight.
So, we're in the clear?
Absolutely. You're free to continue operations as normal. Just keep those records handy next time.
You can count on it.
Appreciate your time, Agent Carter.
No problem. And good luck with the new season.
Well, that's finally over. The IRS thing's been cleared. The papers are signed, and I can actually breathe again. Now it's August on the farm. The carrots are in the ground, the sorghum's ready to harvest, and I've got my eye on Field 7 for a bit of canola action. Because apparently, I enjoy being permanently broke. Before we get too excited though, I've got to check the next phase of the building project. 2,000 liters of planks. Liam, Grace, radio check.
Loud and clear, boss.
Morning. What's the chaos today?
Right. Liam, fire up the combine, head to Field 2, sorghum's ready to go. Grace, hitch the trailer and stick with him till it's done.
Finally! Been waiting all year to drive that beast.
Right then, let's get some real work done. Flatbed trailer, my old reliable, never lets me down. First job of the morning, the greenhouse haul. Tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, all looking good. Let's see what the local market's paying today. Probably peanuts, knowing my luck. It's not glamorous, this part, but it is satisfying. 5 grand, not bad for a morning's work. Next up, the building project. 2,000 litres of planks. 2,000! I swear this farm's trying to become a furniture shop. At least it's progress. Once we get this next phase done, that shed's going to look brilliant. Proper storage space. Alright, let's grab these planks. Hope they're dry, because the last batch looked like they'd been pulled from the bottom of a lake. Lovely, that'll do. Back to the farm we go. Got a busy few months ahead. Carrots are in the ground. Should get a nice haul if the weather plays nice. Poplar's nearly ready again, so that's more wood chips to sort. Sheep need reorganizing too. Thinking about splitting the pasture, maybe building a little shelter. Sell off a few of the older ones, and that wool pile's big enough to shift soon anyway. Then of course, there's Field 7. My next bad financial decision would set me back 100,000. But at least we wouldn't need a loan. I want canola in there before winter. Could even bring in enough to start thinking about cows next season. If we can balance it all right, pigs, sheep, maybe cattle, this place could really start to feel like a proper mixed farm. Still, one step at a time. Right, time to get some lime down. Carrot fields up first. Can't have the soil throwing a tantrum when it's feeding next season's pigs. Sorghum's being harvested as we speak. Wheat's going in field 3 next month. Goodbye, alfalfa. You've served your purpose. The rotation's actually shaping up nicely this year for once. Now, let's call Walter and see if he'll sell me field 7. Morning, Walter. I was wondering if you'd sell field 7. It's so close to my farm, it's practically part of it.
Godric, it's miles from me. You're the perfect neighbour for it. Go on then, make it yours.
Amazing. Walter, thanks so much. I will get the paperwork sorted now.
And the IRS thing? Everything okay there?
All sorted. Just a missing signature on a document. Nothing more. No issues.
Well, congratulations on the new field. And no more IRS. Fantastic. Have a great day, Godric.
Thanks, Walter. You too. Right, that's settled. It's mine. 103 grand. No loans needed. Clover in it already. I'll mow it, ted it, and bale it into hay to stock up feed for the animals. Well, would you look at that? Lot 139 also belongs to Walter, asking 194 grand. Doesn't come with any fields, but it does come with two cow barns with pastures and a sheep barn with pasture. Built-in water supplies, barns for shelter. Very handy. Could start growing and breeding dairy cows in one, beef cows in the other. Move all the sheep over here. And then we could replace the sheep paddock back at the farmyard with a nice-sized pig barn. Decisions. It's tempting, but right now we've only got $40,000, so we'll need to save up and sell some silage before buying anything else. Back to work, I suppose. Can't daydream all morning. The farm won't run itself. Radio check. Liam, Grace, you there?
Loud and clear, boss. Halfway through the sorghum in field 2. This combine's behaving well. Miracle of the century.
Loud and clear. And yes, Liam, miracle or not, don't jinx it. It could break at any minute.
Good. Right, just to update. I've gone and purchased field 7 off Walter. Clover's being mowed now. We'll ted it, then row it. Grace, once you're done hauling the sorghum, I'd like you to grab the baler and bale field 7 into hay.
Of course, boss. We'll make for a good change of scenery.
Thanks, Grace. Liam, once you've finished with the combine, put it away and grab the bale trailer to pick up and store the hay bales Grace makes.
Copy that. Bale trailer, check. Hay storage, check. Combine, it's been fun, but check.
Liam, sounds like you're getting attached to that thing. My turn next harvest.
That's the spirit. Right, top priority. Field 7 needs clearing ASAP so we can cultivate it and plant sorghum next month.
Roger that. Field 2 sorghum almost done, boss.
Let's get to it. Half the sorghum gone, Field 7's clover ready to ted. A productive month already. Let's keep it moving, team.
Roger that, boss.
That's the spirit. All right, back to work. Right, checklist time. Because if I don't start organizing this chaos soon, my brain's going to melt faster than butter on a griddle. So, we've got field 7 now, finally. And Grace and Liam are finishing up the hay bales as we speak. That should top up our feed stores nicely for winter. Maybe enough, maybe not. Depends how cold it gets and how many animals we end up with. We'll need to double check the storage once it's all stacked. Next month, Field 7 needs cultivating and planted with canola. That's priority number 1. Then Fields 2 and 3 both need cultivating as well. I'll put wheat in Field 3. That should give us a nice rotation and something to sell come spring. Still have to keep an eye on the poplars. Fingers crossed they're ready by December. And then the carrots should be good to harvest in November. Need to plan machinery for that too. Maybe rent another trailer if things get tight. Honestly, I might have to start roping Hope into helping manage all this. We're expanding faster than I can keep track of it all. I'll get her to help with the books, and maybe a production plan or two, just to stay ahead of things. So much to juggle. Animals, crops, contracts. Speaking of animals, we've still got to figure out where the cows and pigs fit into this whole setup. Maybe once that new lot is sorted out. Right. Focus, Godric. Hay feed, canola, wheat, poplar, carrots. Got it. Time to wrap up the month strong and roll into September, ready to go. September already. Can't believe how quick the year's flying by. The carrots are looking fantastic, nice and green, coming along better than I expected. The sheep, well, they're multiplying faster than rabbits at this point. No wonder the feed's disappearing and the water tanks are running low every morning. Still, can't complain. Come April, we're going to be swimming in wool to sell. That'll be a tidy payday. Morning, team. You two on frequency.
Loud and clear, boss. Just finished topping up the fuel, ready for action.
Morning. Coffee in hand, radio on. Let's go.
Good stuff. All right, Liam. I need you cultivating today. Start with Field 7, then move on to 3, then 2. That order, please.
Copy that, boss. Field 7, then 3, then 2. I'll get it sorted.
Perfect. Grace, you're on fertilizing duty today. Every single field we've got, please.
All of them? You're kidding.
Afraid not. Gotta get those nitrogen levels back to perfect if we want big yields next season.
All right, but you're buying dinner after this.
Deal. As long as it's not instant noodles again. As for me, I'll handle the greenhouse run this morning. Then I'll move on to the next phase of the shed project. After that, I'll be relocating the sheep. Gotta start sorting which group goes into the new paddock and which stays at the main yard. Busy day ahead, folks. Let's make September count.
Copy that, boss. Montana's finest farming trio, ready to roll.
You mean Montana's most overworked trio?
Ha! Either way, we'll get it done. All right, radio's on. Let's get to work. Hello? Liam? Why are you calling me? What's wrong with the radio?
Nah, nothing's wrong, boss. Just didn't want Grace hearing this one. Figured I'd keep it between us for now.
All right, now you've got me worried. What's happened?
I've just been thinking a bit lately. You know I'm 1 year into my 4-year contract here, right?
Yeah, of course. You're doing a cracking job, mate. What about it?
Well, when the 4 years are up, I've been thinking about maybe taking a year or two away. Do a bit of traveling. Always wanted to see more of the world. Montana's great and all, but I keep thinking about Scotland.
Scotland, eh? Bit colder than here, I'll warn you.
Yeah, but I've got this dream, right? Always wanted to fish the lochs in the Highlands. Just take a rod, some peace and quiet. See what happens. My cousin lives in a place called Kinlake. Tiny little town. Apparently beautiful. Thought I might crash with him for a while. See what life's like over there.
Sounds like a proper adventure. And you've earned it, Liam. 4 years of putting up with me. I'd say you deserve a medal and a holiday.
Aye, well, I've also been thinking, maybe after that, I'll try to start my own thing. Nothing big, just something like you've done here. Maybe a fishing charter. Maybe goat yoga one day. It'll happen.
Still on the goat yoga dream, eh? Now that's a niche market. Though knowing you, you'd make it work.
You never know. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you early. Didn't want to spring it on you in a few years' time. Still plenty of time to go. Just thinking about what's next, you know?
I get it, mate. Honestly, I couldn't be happier for you. You've got ambition, and that's what farming's all about, really. Doesn't matter if it's crops or cows or goat yoga, as long as you're building something for yourself.
Thanks, boss. Means a lot, really. I've learned a ton here already. About farming, about running things.
But seriously, Liam, when that time comes, you'll have my full support. You've been solid since day one. If you ever want help setting up, advice, whatever, you've got it.
Cheers, boss. That actually means a lot. All right, I'll let you get back to whatever madness you're up to.
Aye, back to reality. But good chat, mate. Keep dreaming big.
Talk soon, boss.
October already, and we're down to just $30,000 in the account. Time to top that up with some silage income, I think. Next phase of the shed project needs another 2,000 litres of long planks. Easy enough. These carrots are only a month away from harvest too. Can't wait for that payday. And the wool. My God, it's getting out of hand. I can barely keep up with the food and water for these sheep. Not surprising though. 176 in here now, and 20 more being born every single day. For now though, we've got field work to do. Liam, Grace, you two around?
Yep, loud and clear, boss.
Morning, Godric. What's on today's hit list?
All right, Liam, I need you over at the silo. Hitch up the forage wagon and start unloading that 550,000 litres of silage we've got stored. Sell it all over at Montana Hay. That should give the account a nice boost.
500,000 litres, huh? That's gonna take me all week. You ever think about getting a bigger trailer, boss?
Or maybe just hire a truck and driver to do it for us. Just saying.
Yeah, maybe one day. But not right now. Funds are tight. So it's good old-fashioned hard work for us this week. I see you're already out planting wheat today, Grace. Always one step ahead. Good job. Once you're done, can you fertilize fields 7 and 3? Then get the hoe onto field 7 as well. And if you're still feeling up for it, you can wrap the silage bales I'll be making in field 10.
Got it. Planting, fertilizing, hoeing, and wrapping. Easy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll just be living at the silo all week. Exactly how I wanted to spend my life.
Oh, poor Liam. King of the silage wagons.
All right, enough chatter, team. Let's make some money and keep these fields turning. Over and out. Now, if last silage numbers are anything to go by, that 500,000 litres Liam's hauling should fetch us around 70 grand again, which'll bump the account back up to a nice clean 100,000. Not bad, considering how tight it's been lately. And that's not even counting the 3 or 4 trailer loads of silage bales, plus the ones we're cutting and wrapping right now. Those'll go straight to market once winter hits. Silage prices always spike when the snow starts falling. We're finally getting to the point where we don't even need to take contracts for other farmers anymore. Feels strange, doesn't it? Just focusing on our own land, our own crops. No more running around fixing other people's messes for a quick payday. This is the year we go fully independent. And that's before the poplar harvest. That's the big one I've got my eye on. December, maybe early January if the prices dip. We'll strip it, chip it, and hopefully cash out a nice profit to start the new year strong. Between the poplar, silage, carrots and wool, we'll be sitting pretty. Then maybe, just maybe, we can finally invest in those pigs and cows we've been talking about since last spring. The pigs will be a good move. Constant income, nice turnover, and they'll eat the carrots, which saves us hauling feed from town. And cows, well, cows are the big leagues, aren't they? Milk, manure, maybe even beef if we split the barns right. More work, sure, more cleaning, feeding,
and probably a few headaches when something breaks in the middle of winter. But also more money and more stability. I like the sound of that. Feels like the farm's really turning into something now. Not just scraping by, but actually growing. Yeah, this might be the year we finally start to feel like a real Montana farm.
Boss, last silage run coming up. Finally! Once this is done, I'll start picking up the mown grass and dump it into the empty silo.
Excellent, Liam. Almost there. Keep at it.
And I'm on it with the bale wrapping now. Field 10 is looking tidy.
Perfect. Both of you making great progress. Keep it up. Now, time to call Hope and see if she can help us out in the new year with her banking and organizational skills.
Hello, you. Busy day?
Hey, Hope. Busy as ever, and that's putting it lightly. Listen, I wanted to ask, would you be willing to help me with the farm plan for next year? Month by month, field by field, jobs, harvests, animal rotations, the whole lot. The logistics are starting to get a bit much on my own, and I really want a solid plan heading into the new year.
Of course. That's exactly my sort of thing. Organization and numbers come naturally. Happy to help.
Honestly, the workload's growing so fast. I was even thinking, maybe I could teach you some tractor jobs next year. Help you get involved in the practical side of things.
That could be fun. Honestly, I think I'd enjoy that. But maybe we start with the planning first. Get a full year mapped out properly before we dive into tractors.
Agreed. That's sensible. Oh, and while I'm thinking about planning, I just realized we have nowhere to store the carrots once they're ready in November. Grace mentioned a root crop storage barn would solve that, but we won't have the funds in time. I might need to talk to you next month about a $150,000 loan to cover it.
That's fine. I can have the papers ready and everything written up properly when I'm back at work next week, so we're good to go.
Perfect. And while we're at it, I want to really dig into the farm plan. Month-by-month jobs, field rotations, harvest schedules, all the moving parts. Silage, hay, carrots, poplar, winter prep, animal movements, everything. I want to know exactly what's coming at us, so the farm runs smoothly.
Absolutely. We can do a proper sit-down at home soon and map it all out in detail. That way you can head into the new year with a plan for everything.
That's exactly it. Makes me feel less like I'm juggling 100 things at once, and more like I actually have a handle on it. And honestly, having you on board, someone who can see the numbers, the timing, everything, it'll take so much stress off my shoulders.
I like having a plan, and I'll make sure it's thorough.
Thanks, Hope. Speak soon. November is here, and so is the rain. Grey skies, steady drizzle. The next phase of the shed project is calling for 2,000 litres of long planks. But this month, the main focus is the carrots. November means harvest time, and these carrots aren't going to dig themselves up. I've been doing some research online, and from what I've seen, the DeWolf GBC would be our best option. 101,000. Efficient, reliable. Only problem is, we only have 95,000 in the bank, and I already plan to get a loan this month for the carrot storage. Morning, Liam, Grace. You two ready for a wet November day?
Morning, boss.
Loud and clear, Godric. Coffee in hand, ready for action.
Good stuff. Liam, I need you to hitch up the bale trailer and start hauling the fermented silage bales off to Montana Hay. Get them cashed in. Daniel will be pleased to see you again, I'm sure.
All right, boss.
Grace, head to the shop. As soon as Liam drops off the first load and the money lands in the account, I'll pull the trigger on the carrot harvester. And as promised, you get first dibs harvesting today.
Copy that, boss. On my way. Always love trying out new equipment.
Oh, lucky.
All right, Grace. Carrot harvester has now been ordered. Should be waiting for you when you arrive at the shop.
Perfect timing. Hitching it up now. I'll bring it back to the farm and get started right away.
Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Once it's back, you can start on the first rows. It might take a while.
Yes, boss. One row at a time. This may take a while for sure. I'll need you to be ready with a trailer as well.
Got it. We'll be there as soon as I can. Liam's first silage trailer income should be just enough to cover the new carrot harvester and these planks. just. Need to make sure everything lands smoothly in the account, otherwise this plan falls apart. Now, back at the farm to drop off these planks. Grace has just started on the carrot harvest. First time she's run the DeWolf GBC, so I'm curious to see how she handles it. I better swing by the Field 21 barns first to hitch up the other trailer. Don't want her waiting around. Gotta keep things moving smoothly. Phew, arrived just in time to unload the first load from the harvester. 5,000 litre. At least this machine has its own storage, so I don't have to follow Grace around like a puppy, constantly unloading. If we'd gone for the cheaper harvesters, that's exactly what I'd be doing all day. Meanwhile, Liam's doing a cracking job hauling silage, and I can already see the bank balance looking much healthier. Liam, once you're done with the silage, hitch up the hoe and head to Field 3 to remove the weeds, please.
Copy that, boss. On it.
These carrots are taking ages. One row at a time. Really slow. Good thing we only planted this tiny field.
Exactly. The pigs don't need much, just enough for their diet. Small field, small workload, but perfect for our needs. The carrot harvest's moving along, but slowly. These rows really take their time. The trailer's starting to fill up, though. That's a good sign. Can't let things pile up too long. Better call Hope in a minute. We need to get that 150,000 loan sorted and make sure the root crop storage barn goes up ASAP today.
Hello, what's up?
Hey, Hope. We need to get the 150,000 loan for the root crop storage barn done. Can we sort it now?
Absolutely. 150,000 over 1 year at 3.6% interest. Monthly repayments of 13,000. Money should be in the account now.
Brilliant. Thanks so much, Hope.
You're welcome. I've already got the builders on their way. They'll have it up and ready in no time.
Lifesaver, Hope. Really appreciate it. Now, looking at the new root crop storage barn. Expensive, but absolutely necessary. Only place it would fit was at the end of the horse paddock, even if it cuts slightly into Field 10. But it actually sits nicely there. Solid, practical, looks great. Perfect for storing all these carrots. Time to unload the first trailer load. 26,000 litres of carrots sliding off the trailer into their new home. Feels satisfying to see them safely stored, ready for the pigs and winter feed. Everything's coming together nicely. The carrot harvest stretching into the night now. Rows and rows of carrots, trailer after trailer. But we're getting there. Grace is putting in the hours, working her socks off. What a legend. Honestly, couldn't ask for a better helper out here. And talking of legends, a huge thank you to our latest next-gen legends, Jamie Morpeth and the Macabre Tavern. Without you guys, that root crop storage barn wouldn't even exist. Seriously, you've made a massive difference. Thank you so much, legends. Back to the harvest. Seeing the last trailer unloaded, the carrots safe and secure in the new barn. It's a great feeling. Everything's running smoothly. The silage is in. The new shed planks are ready. And the farm's in a good place heading into winter. All in all, a successful carrot harvest wrapped up. And now it's time to turn our minds to the months ahead. Winter's coming, but we're ready. Everything's set, and I can't wait to see what's next for the farm. December already, and only 16.5 grand left in the bank. First things first, the shed project. Let's see what this beast needs to finish up. 3,000 litres of long planks. Better sort that soon. And look at this, the lamb pen's bursting again. 147 of them now. Now these beauties, the horses, they're coming along well. Ugly Bubbles might have the worst name on the farm, but that's a top quality breed right there. And Beast, only 6 months old and already worth 7 grand. That's insane. He's going to be our #1 stallion, no doubt. Look at all this wool stacked up. Come April, this'll be a gold mine. Sheep pen's got 191 now. and still more being born every day. Grace, Liam, come in. How are we looking today?
Loud and clear, boss. What's the plan?
I'm hiring that buyer baler from the shop, $5,000. Grace, can you swing by and pick it up? Head to field 27 and start on that poplar harvest.
On it. I'll grab the baler now.
What about me, boss?
Hitch up the lime spreader and hit field 7, then fields 10, 21. Get them ready for next year's crop.
Copy that. Let's make December count.
All right then, time to pull my weight. Let's get this greenhouse produce sold. Every dollar counts. We're down to $11,500. Not ideal at all. But at least selling this produce will make us $5,000. That covers the bio baler lease for the month. Perfect. Now for this shed project. Still need those long planks though. 3,000 liters, can't forget that. I'll run over to the warehouse and grab a load today. Once those poplar bales are done, the income will be real good this year. Straight to market, no waiting. Feels like we're turning a corner. Just need to keep pushing through this winter. Grace is out in the poplar field with the bio baler, and that's her pretty much sorted for the month. There'll be plenty of bales coming out of that field. Probably another $100,000's worth by the end of it. As for me, I'm here at the warehouse, about to pick up those long planks we need for the next shed phase. $8,000 out of the bank for those planks. Oof. But we should easily make that back this month if everything sells. Right, let's get these planks back to the farm before Grace buries herself under a mountain of poplar.
Godric, when are you getting here with that trailer? These bales are everywhere. I can't see a thing. This poplar's taller than my tractor.
Aye, tell me about it. That field's like a jungle. Hang tight, I'm on my way. Once I drop these off at the shed, I'll hitch up the bale trailer and head straight out to help her. Last year's poplar harvest was a nightmare. Bales everywhere. Couldn't move for them. We're not doing that again. I'll start pulling those bales out as soon as I get there. We'll clear it faster than last time, promise.
Good, because I just hit another bale and I can't see a thing.
Don't go breaking the tractor. I'm coming now.
Don't mind me. I'm just over here lime spreading on field 11. All quiet and drama-free.
Oh, well, aren't you having a peaceful day? Maybe I'll trade jobs next season.
You wouldn't last 5 minutes in this jungle, Liam.
Probably not. Anyway, have fun with the poplar.
Let's just check the wood chip prices before we make any big moves. Usually I sell in January, $5.50 per 1,000 liters, but December's sitting at $500. Honestly, not bad. Saves me double handling the lot. Straight to Agricor, Montana. Around $30,000 a trailer, easy. Let's see what they'll pay for this mountain of poplar. If these bales were gold, I'd be retired by now. But nope, just itchy wood chips and splinters. Right, first full load of poplar bales, sold. $25,000 in the bank. Not bad at all for a day's chaos. Back to the field for the next one. Let's see if we can actually see Grace this time under all that poplar. Hey Nathan, fancy that timing. Just dropped a full load of poplar bales off. What's up, mate?
Ah, I thought that was you. I was heading past on my way into town. Saw you pulling into Agricor. Thought I'd give you a ring. See how that poplar harvest's going.
It's going great, actually. Probably the most profitable crop we've done on a field that small. But my God, it's a nightmare to harvest. So tall, messy, bales everywhere. Looks like a porcupine exploded out there.
Ha! Yeah, I heard that about poplar. Didn't think it'd be that bad, though. You using that bio baler, right?
Yep, the bio baler. It does the job, but it's like trying to mow down a forest with a butter knife. You get one row done, turn around, and it's already buried you in bales.
You reckon there's any other way to do it? Maybe a bigger harvester or something?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But as far as I know, that bio baler's the only bit of kit that handles poplar properly. If there's another way, I haven't seen it yet.
So why don't you just plant all your fields with poplar then? You'd be rolling in it.
Oh yeah, sure. Great idea. Let's plant everything in poplar. Then I'll spend the next 6 months harvesting one field, lose my mind halfway through, and retire early from sheer boredom. The money would be brilliant, but the baler's just too small. It's already taking forever with this tiny patch. Imagine doing field 10 or 11. I'd lose the will to live, mate.
All right, fair enough, I get it. Still, if you ever need a hand, I could come out and help one day. Might be fun to see how it's all done.
You? On a tractor? Oh, that I'd pay to see. You'd last 5 minutes before you started tightening bolts on the steering wheel or asking where the engine diagnostics are.
Hey, I know my way around a wrench. Can't be that different to fixing a combine, right?
Sure, until you realize the combine's worth $500,000 and the engine's the size of your workshop.
Yeah, all right, point taken. Honestly, though, I wouldn't mind a change. The shop's been the same routine for years. Same engines, same oil stains, same blokes complaining about parts being on back order. Gets old.
Then get yourself a bit of land, mate. Something small. Grow a few trees. Maybe even poplar, since you're such a fan. You'd have your own little project. Something different from fixing everyone else's gear.
Grow my own poplar, huh? You trying to turn me into a farmer now?
Hey, you started it. You're the one suggesting I plant the whole map with poplar. Just returning the favor.
Fair enough. Might be fun, actually. Though I wouldn't have a clue where to start. Probably end up planting them upside down.
That's all right. You'd still do better than half the farmers around here on their first go.
Yeah, I'll stick to engines for now. But if you ever need an extra hand or someone to drive the tractor into a ditch, you know who to call.
Ha! I'll keep that in mind. Good chatting, mate.
Yeah, you too, Godric. Stay safe out there.
All done here, boss. That was an experience for sure.
Glad you made it out alive, Grace. Well done.
Yep, time to head home, I think. See you tomorrow.
And that's it. Last of the poplar bales made and ready to sell. Grace has finished the field and will drop the bio baler back at the shop. And we're officially done for the year. Bank balances back over 100 grand. All thanks to poplar. Didn't think I'd ever say that, but it's easily the best paying crop on the farm. Bit of a nightmare to harvest, sure, but when you see those numbers roll in, yeah, it's worth every splinter. This field's been harvested 2 years in a row now, and it still looks good as new. Best part? It just grows back on its own. No replanting, no hassle. Poplar might just be the lazy man's cash crop, and that's December done. A year of chaos, sweat, and splinters. But we've come out the other side stronger. Here's to an even bigger year ahead. New year, January. And look at these lambs. They've grown up so fast. It's like I blinked and they went from fluffy little things to proper woolly machines. Winter's settling in, but the farm's looking good, and I can already tell this year we're going to make a lot of money. I'm thinking of selling off most of these sheep next month, give the pens a bit of breathing room and the bank account a boost. And if we can finally get that building project finished, I'll be a very happy man. Grace, can you hitch up the forage wagon and start unloading the 350,000 litres of silage from the silo? Take it over to Montana Hay. It's your turn this time.
No worries. I don't mind doing it.
Liam, can you hitch up the fertilizer and start fertilizing fields 10, 11 and 21?
Got it. Glad for a break from the silage hauling.
Perfect. Get to it. I'll get started on my own jobs around the farm. There's just something about standing here, seeing the farm waking up for the year. It's chaos, sure, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Right, looking at these 4 trailer loads of silage bales, all fermented and ready to sell. Time to join Grace and get some money rolling in. Now, time to hitch up the bale trailer and load up all these round silage bales. 24 per trailer with their white wrap. They should fetch a good amount of money. Off to Montana Hay we go to sell with Grace.
This winter, we'll be making lots of money. Each of my trailer loads should bring in about $10,000, and Grace's loads around $5,000 each. If we keep at it, that'll get us up to 200 grand by the end of the month, while Liam gets all the fields fertilized and ready for next year's grass harvest.
Hello.
Hey, Hope. I wanted to go over the farm plan with you again for the next 6 months or so. I may have forgotten a few bits already.
Of course. Don't worry, I have it all written down. We can go month by month if you like.
Perfect. Let's do it. January 1st. What's on the list again?
All right, January. Right now you've got Grace unloading the silo silage. That's 330,000 liters or so. You're already selling the baled silage yourself, and Liam's fertilizing fields 10, 11, and 21. So January's mostly operational work, just keeping the farm ticking along.
Right, yes. All that's happening. I think we should maybe also check the fences. They were a bit dodgy last week.
Sure, we can add that. Good idea.
And then February, that's where things get tricky, isn't it?
Yes, February. The big one. Sell all the adult sheep. Give Grace and Liam a month off. They deserve it. Then, buy the cow and sheep barns. I was looking at lot 139. It's nearby and goes for $194,000.
Yeah, that's right. 194,000. That's... But yeah, it's close by. Less travel time. That's good. And then we move the lambs to the new barn after that, right?
Exactly. The lambs go to the new barn once the adults are sold and the barns are ready. It's all lined up.
Right. February. Adult sheep gone, lambs moved. Grace and Liam off for a break. Perfect. I can barely remember that much.
It's fine. That's what I'm here for.
March. That's not too busy, is it?
Not particularly. You'll focus on the shed project and selling greenhouse produce. That's the priority for March Calm.
Ah, shed project. I was worried I'd forget that. And the greenhouse. We're getting a good amount from that, aren't we?
Yes, produce is doing well. Just make sure it's all harvested and sold promptly.
Promptly, yes. I'll try not to forget again.
April is busy. Sell wool at the spinnery, plant sorghum in field 2, carrots in the yard field, cut grass, and make hay and silage for animal feed only, not to sell.
Whoa, that's a lot. Wait, wool at the spinnery? We've got... Oh, right. That's the huge stash from last year. That's going to be a fortune.
Exactly. And the sorghum and carrots, you'll need to keep an eye on them. I can help if you like.
Please do. Otherwise, I'll probably mix up the carrots with the grass again or something.
I'll be there.
May, that's wheat in field 3, right? And we hoe the sorghum and carrots to remove weeds, then fertilize them.
Correct. You'll be keeping on top of the weeds and fertilizing. It's straightforward once the plan's in place.
June. Sell more produce, cultivate the wheat field. I'm sure more jobs will pop up.
Exactly. June is flexible. You might need to adapt depending on how things go in May.
Right, adapt. That's my middle name. And July, harvest canola. Maybe look at new employees.
Yes, canola harvest, and you can decide if you need extra hands on the farm.
Hope, I swear, without you, I'd be completely lost by March.
That's why I'm here. Keep me on speed dial, and we'll make it through the year.
Thanks, Hope. This really helps.
Anytime, babe. Keep me updated.
Grace, Liam, January's been incredibly profitable. Thanks for all the hard work, and enjoy your well-earned month off.
Thanks, boss. I'll be enjoying the sofa instead of silage for a change.
Me too. Time to relax.
All right. Have a great month, you two. And here we are, February. And I'm such a nice boss. Grace and Liam deserve a break after all the silage work last month. Gives me some peace and quiet on the farm and some time to get other jobs done, as there isn't much tractor work to do at the moment anyway. The shed project still needs 3,000 long planks, but the main focus this month is the sheep. All the sheep over here in this main paddock are going to be sold. All 228 of them. Actually, no, before I sell any, I need to move all the lambs from the main paddock over to the lamb pen.
Then bring the older ones from the lamb pen over to the main paddock to get the final numbers. All the lambs in the iron pen will be the ones we keep and eventually move into the new shed. All of the older sheep in the paddock will be sold, and I'm going to need to call Floyd at the animal dealer to arrange a truck for the day to take them all off to market. They've done really well this season, but they're eating so much hay, I'm actually running out for the month. Right, let's call Floyd now and get that truck arranged.
Hello?
Hey Floyd, it's Godric. I've got a big job for you today. Need a truck to come down and pick up all the sheep in the main paddock. We've got 218 ready to go. Can you help?
218. Wow, that's quite the flock. But yeah, I can send a truck down. No problem. We'll pay good money for all of them.
Excellent. Thank you, Floyd. I'll make sure they're all ready for you.
Looking forward to it. Sounds like you've had a productive winter.
You could say that. All right, thanks, mate. And just like that, the truck is on its way. A huge Mercedes with a giant animal semi-trailer carrying 38 sheep at a time. It's going to be here all day, making runs back and forth to the animal dealer. It's about time we profited from all these sheep. We've put enough lambs in the other pen so that when we buy the new sheep and cow pastures, we can move the lambs straight in with the feed we have left over. They should be able to get our numbers steadily back on track in time for the next hay and silage harvest this year. And once that's done, we can start thinking about buying cows as well. Beef cows in one pen, dairy cows in the other. Start with a few, then let them breed and multiply, just like the sheep have. And that's it. Last of the sheep gone. Just look at this paddock, completely empty now. Hard to believe it was full just hours ago, but it was worth every moment. Bank balance, 300,000. Not bad for a month's work. Feels good to see it all paying off. And now the farm's ready for the next chapter. For now, though, the focus is on purchasing this land. Lot 139 is going to set us back $194,000. But now that we have $308,000 in the bank from all the winter profits, we can afford it and still have $100,000 left over, which is very satisfying. Time to head over and check it out. Wow, look at this place. Finally, a barn with built-in water supplies for the 2 cow sheds and the sheep shed. And the sheep barn, absolutely amazing. Once the truck is done with its last deliveries, we'll bring all the lambs over here as well. In the meantime, I'll hitch up the bale trailer, grab the rest of the remaining hay bales, and bring them over to fill up the feed before the lambs arrive. That way, they've got plenty to eat, and we can settle them in straight away. This month is all about getting the sheep sorted, the barn filled, and the new land set up for when we start thinking about cows. It's a big upgrade for the farm, and everything we've done over winter is finally paying off. With the truck making trips all day and the lambs ready to move in soon, February is going to be a very productive and profitable month. And once the sheep are gone, I'll have time to focus on the shed project and preparing for the next harvest. Right, loading up the last of the hay bales. Just 5 of them left. Perfect timing too. And there's the truck carrying the first batch of lambs already on the road heading to the barn. The thing's probably twice as fast as my tractor. Very satisfied watching them go. Luckily, it's not far. The new lamb and cow barns are just around the corner by field 21. And here we are at the barn. Time to unload the trailer of hay straight into the feed troughs, ready for the lamb's arrival. Looks like the truck is backing in now, ready to unload. Better go give him a hand. Whoa, look at all these lambs, out in their new yard and field, running about, happy and settling into their new home. Now that's done, Time to head back to the farm to drop off the bale trailer and help the truck load up the next batch. I'd better hitch on my own trailer to grab the final 5 lambs left in the pen, while the truck takes the last lot through. Then we can both head back to the new sheep shed to unload them and finish up.
All right, time to get the final 5 onto this trailer and into their new home. Look at that, another empty pen. What to put in there next? Maybe goats or pigs? We'll worry about that another time. For now, let's get these guys over to their new barn before they start thinking they're heading somewhere else.
Looks like the driver is letting me through first to unload my lambs. What a gentleman. Now, time for the truck to drop the final 38 lambs into the pen. And just like that, the job's done for the day. It's been great having the truck helping out. I wouldn't have been able to manage all this on my own. Floyd's always reliable, and it really makes a difference when someone like him organizing help to move the animals. Maybe one day I should get my own trailer and truck like that. But for now, February is officially over. The lambs are settled, and it's time to start thinking about March. So far, it's been a very productive winter, and the farm's in a strong position going forward. All thanks to a bit of planning, a lot of work, and a very big truck.
All right, rolling into March now, 100,000 in the bank. Let's check on the shed project. Still need 3,000 litres of long planks for the next phase. And the greenhouse produce, that needs selling as well. Liam? Grace? Anyone there? Liam. Grace. Radio check? That's strange. They should have been back from their holiday by now. Never mind. For now, I'll get this greenhouse produce loaded onto the flatbed. Strap down, all secure, off we go. Liam's tractor still parked outside, so he definitely isn't out working yet. That's odd. I'll go see if he's in. Liam, you in there? No answer. Still nothing. A bit strange. Maybe they're just not around yet. Anyway, I need to get this greenhouse produce sold. $10,000 in the bank. Very nice. Extra profit from what I'd forgotten to pick up last month. Time to think about the shed project. 3,000 long planks needed, and I completely forgot to do it last month. Off to the warehouse now before I forget again. Wait, Grace isn't answering either. That's strange. Let's check the barns by field 21. First barn, nothing. Second barn, still nothing. Third barn. Her Massey Ferguson's still here, untouched since she left for her holiday. Grace? Liam? Come in. Anyone? Still nothing. That's really weird. Right, let's focus. Long planks need picking up. Let's get this ordered and picked up, so it is out of the way for the month. Then we can focus on finding out where the hell those two are at. Honestly, this is weird. Grace and Liam always let me know if they're sick or if they're not going to make it in for the day. Always. Never leaves me guessing. And here I am, radio calls, phone calls, knocking on doors. Nothing. Not a word. Not a beep. Not a reply. That's not like them at all. But Grace, she's normally on top of things, always checking in, keeping me updated. Nothing. And it's not just a minute or two. It's been hours now. I can't shake this feeling. Something's off. Really off. All right, focus. All right, here goes again.
Oh, morning, Godric. Sorry, overslept again. Still in holiday mode, I guess.
Oh, thank God you're here. No worries, Liam. Don't worry about the work this morning. We can manage. I'm more concerned about Grace. Have you seen or heard from her at all?
No, I haven't. I've tried texting and calling her just now. Nothing. Not a reply at all. Very strange.
That's not like her. She's always on top of things. Okay, I'll drop off this load of planks first, then I'm getting in the car and heading to her house to see if she's there. If she isn't, well, then I might have to think about getting the police involved.
Yeah. Let me know what you find, Godric.
I will. Stay here and try her one more time. I'll be back. All right, here we go. Grace, where are you? Not answering phone, not on the radio. That's not like you at all. What if something's happened? Maybe she's just at her house, fine, but what if she's not? I can't just sit here waiting. I need to know. Okay, Godric, stay calm. Drive carefully. See if she's home. If not, well, then I might have to call for help. Come on, come on. Please be okay, Grace. Please.
Godric? You don't need to go into town.
Grace, what? Where are you?
So, I'm actually at Liam's house.
You're what?
It's not what it sounds like. I, might have stayed over. Accidentally. And when you came by this morning, I kinda hid.
You hid? Grace, I thought something had happened to you. I'm halfway to town, losing my mind. I'm here now. I'm coming in.
Yeah, that's on me too, mate. Should have just told you. We've, been seeing each other. Quietly.
Wait, you two? Since when was that a thing?
A few weeks. We just didn't want it to be weird, you know?
Weird? I nearly called the sheriff. You could have just said.
Yeah, we know. We're sorry, mate. Didn't mean to make you worry.
Unbelievable. Never in a million years did I picture this. Liam and Grace. Well, good on you both, I guess. Just next time, maybe let me know before I go tearing up half of Montana looking for you.
Deal.
We'll buy you a pint to make up for it.
You better. Right, March is nearly over. Let's get back to work before I start charging missing person fees.
Yup, back to work, boss.
Yeah, before this turns into Love Island, Montana.
Don't give 'em ideas. Right, April starts tomorrow. Let's crack on. Well, April's here, and I'm still trying to process what I just learned at the end of March. I mean, Grace, cool, calm, in control. Liam, well, he's the bloke who once filled a diesel tractor with milk. Anyway, it's all out in the open now. They're back, they're smiling, no one's missing, and the farm hasn't burned down. So we're off to a good start for April. Time to get back to business. Let's see what the team's up to. Liam, you around?
Loud and clear, boss.
Good man. Fancy firing up the mower today? Head over to field 10, then 11, then 21. Let's keep that silage cycle going.
You got it. I'll hitch the mower up and get moving. Feels good to be back cutting.
Grace, how about you?
Here. What do you need?
Carrot planters sitting in the shed, looking sad and neglected. Hitch that up and get the small field planted, would you? Be nice to have carrots ready before November, if we can help it.
On it. If we plant them now, they should be ready long before November.
All right. Both of you get to it. I'll sort this wool out and meet you back later.
Copy that.
Right then. Time to tackle this mountain of wool. 48 pallets. What on earth was I thinking leaving them this long? I swear they've multiplied since last time I looked. Still, they've turned out well. Should fetch a tidy bit once we get them to the spinnery. Trouble is, they don't exactly load themselves, do they? So, one by one, on they go. Nice and steady. I'll tell you what, stacking these is like playing Jenga with your wallet on the line. But there we are, all 48 loaded.
lined up perfectly, not a single one wobbling. That might actually be a record for me. Straps on, tight as you like. Lovely. Flatbeds ready, trucks warmed up, and the spinneries waiting. Let's hope they're paying top dollar today, because if I have to lift another pallet this week, I'm sending Liam to do it. Sun's shining, fields are busy, and for once everything's working, which usually means it's about to go horribly wrong. Right, here we are, the spinnery driveway. Flatbed loaded, straps tight. And I've got to say, there's nothing quite like this feeling. You spend hours stacking, lifting, and sweating, and now it's time to see if it actually pays off. I'm not expecting miracles, but a decent price would make all this worth it. And here we go. Fingers crossed. 64,000. 64 grand for 48 pallets. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Liam, Grace, how are we doing out there?
Yeah, all good here, boss. Just wrapped up field 10. Wasn't as thick as last year, but the mower's handling nicely. Heading over to field 11 now.
Good man. Keep at it. I'll be back soon. I'm dropping this flatbed off at the yard and swapping it for the forage wagon. I'll start following behind you. Pick up all that grass and get it tipped into the silo before the day's out.
Sounds like a plan. I'll try and keep the rows neat so you've actually got something to follow this time.
That'd make a change, wouldn't it? Cheers, mate. Grace, what about you? When you're done there, could you shoot over to the shop? I'm about to pull the trigger on a new planter, the Horsch Maestro 9.75 RX. Remember that one we leased last year for the sorghum?
Yeah, the big red one, right?
That's the one. I've been thinking about it, and I reckon it's worth buying this time. 65,000. Bit of an investment, but we'll use it every season from here on out. Should be waiting for pickup by the time you get there.
Got it. I'll grab it from the yard, fill it up with seed, and head straight to field 2 for the sorghum, yeah?
Spot on. Field 2's ready and waiting. Thanks, Grace.
No problem.
Look at us, eh? Efficient. Let's get cracking. Right then, back out here, field 10, wagon full. Liam's over in field 21 doing his thing, and Grace has got that sorghum ticking along nicely in field 2. Today's probably going to be a long one, with all these trips back and forth to the silo. But once it's done, next month we'll have it ready to sell. Another tidy bit of cash. Current bank balance? Just under $78,000. Not too shabby. The only loan we've got left is for the carrot shed, around $15,000 a month for 9 months, which is manageable. Better than juggling 3 or 4 like last year. Other than that, no debts, which is lovely. Keeps the head clear. Okay, let's get this load moving. Grass in the wagon, sun out, all going smoothly. Could get used to this. If we keep this pace, the farm should be in great shape for the next season. And that Horsch Maestro's going to make planting the sorghum next year a dream compared to last time. Hello? Giles! How's it going, mate?
Oi, Godric. Long time, long time. I've been hearing bits and pieces. Looks like Montana's as mad as ever. How's Liam holding up? And Grace?
Well, you're not going to believe this. Liam and Grace. Yeah, together. I found them. In Liam's house, of all places. Nearly gave me a heart attack when I saw them. Laughing about it now. Both of them sheepish as anything.
That cheeky bugger. Always had a bit of a sly side to him. And Grace, well, I can see why she'd be caught up in it. Proper match, eh?
Yeah, can't say I saw it coming. But honestly, it's worked out fine. They're both happy, farm's running well, no disasters. So far.
Glad to hear it. Wish I could get over there and see the chaos for myself. Miss Liam. Miss you both. But seems like things are ticking along nicely.
Yeah, things are expanding. Fields coming along. New equipment's working well. Everything's actually going to plan, which is unusual for me. And Giles. Hope's moved in with me. Big step. Thinking of asking her to marry me in the next few months. What do you reckon?
Sounds like you've got a good thing going, and you don't want to faff about. Besides, if she's moved in already, she's clearly used to the madness.
True. Could be fun. Or a disaster. One of the two.
Right. I'll let you get back to it. Keep an eye on Liam.
Will do. Cheers, Giles. Speak soon.
Take care, Godric.
May's here. Sun's out, birds are singing. Look at the greenhouse over there. All that produce just sitting around. The carrot field. Full of weeds. Bloody weeds everywhere. I put money on the sorghum field needing a good hoeing too. Grace, you there?
Here, boss. What's up?
Carrot field's a jungle. Can you hitch up the hoe and start there first? Once that's done, move over to field 2 and hoe the sorghum.
Got it. Shouldn't take too long.
Perfect. Liam?
Yep, I'm ready.
I need you to attach the fertilizer spreader and fertilize field 2 while Grace is hoeing it. Then hit the carrot field after that. Make sure you don't bump into each other.
I'll try my best. Wouldn't want a tractor collision to start the month.
Or a head-on in the carrot patch. That'd be a first.
Exactly. Let's aim to miss each other entirely today. Right, I'm heading out to the warehouse. I thought I'd grab 3,000 long planks for the shed project. But looking at the build, they're just putting the doors up, and each phase seems to eat 3,000 planks. Bloody builders never tell you ahead of time, do they? Might as well take the gamble. 6,000 liters instead of 3. Better safe than returning for a second trip.
Smart move. Saves time.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Less running around for ya.
All right, team, back to work. I'll sort this plank delivery, and you two keep things moving. Right, 6,000 long planks. Hopefully that covers it. Each phase taking 3,000, and they're just sneaky enough not to mention it beforehand. Typical. But if this works, the shed project should finally be able to progress without me making multiple pointless trips. And with the carrot and sorghum fields being hoed and fertilized at the same time, we're actually ticking along nicely. Now, let's see if these builders can actually put the doors up without me having to supervise every bloody plank. All right, let's drop these off. Planks delivered. Job done. Now, carry on with the rest of the month and we'll see if my theory about taking extra planks was right. For now, I'm going to hitch up the flatbed and load the greenhouse produce. 7 pallets of fruits and veggies, all looking fresh and top quality. Should be a nice, easy profit. And there we go. Farmer's market. Sold for 5 grand. Beautiful. Quick, simple, and exactly what we needed. Not bad for a bit of elbow grease. Now, look at that canola field. 2 months to go and it's already flowering bright yellow. Stunning. July's going to be a treat, but for now, the focus is keeping everything else ticking over.
All done with the hoeing, boss. I'm taking it back to the shed now.
And I'm heading off to field 21 to do the fertilizing. Shouldn't be too long.
Perfect. Make sure you don't get tangled up with each other. Liam, once you finish field 21, put the fertilizer away and that's you done for the month. Grace, once the hoe's back, you're done as well.
Thanks, boss. Sounds good.
Right. Meanwhile, I'll hitch up the bale trailer and clear out the hay bales. So I'll take them up to the new lamb pen. The capacity in this new barn is massive, much better than before. So the 157 lambs will be well fed. Maize being busy, carrot fields hoed, sorghum planted, fertilizer spread, hay moved, greenhouse produce sold, planks delivered. Everyone's done their bit. The farm's running smoothly and everything's in place for June. That's the end of another month, and so far, it's all looking very promising. Everything's looking good. Total stored food, 110,000 liters. Enough to keep the little ones happy and growing strong. Well, would you look at that? I was right. Builders put on 2 more doors overnight. That's 3,000 liters of planks per door, so 3 doors still to go. Might be worth the risk to grab 9,000 liters today, And my goodness, Mr. Beast, that Palomino stallion, 1 year old and already nearly $12,000. Right, radio check time. Liam, Grace, you both there?
Here, boss. Ready to go.
All set.
Good. Hitch up the trailers. It's silage selling day. Liam, you grab the forage trailer. Grace, you take the grain trailer.
Got it, boss. Both of us. Working in sync.
Yep, I'll keep an eye out so we don't crash into each other.
Exactly. No collisions, please. Canola's looking brilliant. 1 month from harvest. Yellow flowers shining in the sun. Sorghum in field 2, 2 months to go. So that'll be ready in August. Carrots are healthy, tracking toward August or September. Looking good. Wheat field, also 2 months out, seems strong. And the clover in field 10, 1 month away from cutting again. Multiple cuts from the clover and grass is always excellent for income. With Liam and Grace doing silage deliveries now, this process will fly. Everything's on track, and it's shaping up to be a productive June so far. Right, time to sort this now empty sheep paddock. Lovely, but it's time it goes. We're not using it, and soon we'll need the space for the piggies. Planning a huge pigsty here next season, plus the other cow barns going to house cows soon. Funds permitting, that's the plan. And just like that, all packed up and sold. Not a fortune, 8.5 grand back, but it did its job for this paddock. Job done. Now, flatbeds hitched, straps tight, and it's time to head to the warehouse and take the gamble on 9,000 litres of planks. Risky, but necessary. Let's see if this pays off. Hello, Hope. How's the bank today?
Busy as usual, but everything's going well. How's the farm?
Busy. Canola, wheat, silage deliveries, planks for the shed. You know, same old chaos. But everything's tracking nicely. Liam and Grace are on top of silage today. Carrots and sorghum looking good.
Sounds like you've got a handle on it. I wouldn't mind learning to drive a tractor at some point. Would be fun to help out.
I'll think about it. Right now, no free tractors. But if one becomes available, you'll be the first to know. I can show you the ropes when the timing's right.
Perfect. Can't wait.
All right, honey. Keep working hard, and I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, babe.
Looks like we're about to meet on the road. Tractor chicken.
You're on, mate.
Ha! You went first.
Haha, all right. You win this round. Back to work then. Back on the move. Thinking about next month now. If there's a free tractor, I might let Hope help out a bit. But I need to make it easy. Jobs that are quick to learn, low risk. No running over crops, no spinning hay bales into orbit. Maybe greenhouse work, checking feed, moving small trailers, tidying tools. Something where she can get stuck in, feel useful, and not break anything expensive. And of course, there's the other thing, asking her to marry me. I'm not sure if she's ready. I don't want to give anything away too early, keep the surprise, but it's on my mind. Maybe later this year. Timing's tricky though. Farm's busy, silage, crops, livestock. For now, I'll keep thinking, planning, and see how she enjoys helping out next month. Anyway, June's wrapping up, crops ticking along, silage deliveries going smoothly, planks ordered, shed progressing. All looking good. Here's hoping July's as productive. Canola harvest, more silage, and a tidy bit of progress on the farm. July's here, and it's a busy one. Canola's ready. First time we're harvesting it, so that's exciting. Horses are the only animals left on this side of the farm. The sheep are settled in their new barn, and the cows will be moving in there soon too. If they get restless. And silage. Plenty to cut this month, plus canola ready in field 7. Shed project's looking good. 3 more doors added. Final phase underway. Hopefully done by the end of the month. Grace, Liam, radio check.
Here, boss.
All good, ready to go. Perfect. Grace, can you hop in the combine and bring it over to field 7? Canola's ready for harvest. Liam, bring your tractor to the yard, hitch up the dual mower, and head to field 11, then 10, then 21 to cut the grass.
Got it. Sounds good.
Yep, understood. Let's do it.
Excellent. Get started, team. Right. While Grace is busy in the combine, I'm thinking, why not hitch up the grain trailer with her tractor and move it over to field 7? Park it somewhere she can unload directly into it. Genius. That way, we don't have to hang around waiting for her to finish, and I can get on with other jobs.
Godric, we've got a problem. There are still bales in field 11. They're in my way. Can't mow around them.
What? Oh no, I completely forgot. I only did a full trailer load and never came back for the rest. Can't even see them in this long grass. Okay, maybe Hope could hitch up the bale trailer and pick up the bales. I'll call her now. Hey, Hope. Bit of an emergency. Are you busy?
Hi, I'm fine, just at home. What's going on?
Grace's tractor is at the front of the house. I need you to hop in, drive it over to get the bale trailer near field 3, and then bring it over to field 10 to pick up the remaining bales.
Wait, drive the tractor? I've never driven one before.
It's okay. Pick up the radio and check in so everyone can hear you. Liam and Grace can guide you if needed.
Okay, I can do that.
Perfect. I'll be here if you need me. Just take it steady. You've got this. Hope, you there? How's it going with the trailer?
Hi, I think I'm moving it. I'm not sure if Okay, I'm going slow.
Easy, Hope. Just keep the wheels straight. Line it up with the bales. Don't worry, you've got this.
Yes, look at you go. I can see you from here. Just hook up each bale and the rest does itself.
Okay, quick thought. You think you'd be willing to try baling next? Everyone else is busy, and it's a job that needs doing.
Really? Yes, I think I can do that.
All right, amazing. Liam, can you guide her to field 10?
Yep, just follow me. Field 10's ready. Keep your eyes on the lines of grass. I'll do the mowing. You follow the cut and pick it up.
Okay, I'll follow your lines.
Natural, absolutely natural. Liam, Grace, you two keep guiding her. She's going to be amazing at this.
Honestly, she's doing better than most first-timers I've seen. Just keep following the lines, Hope. Don't rush.
Yes, she's a natural. I'm impressed.
Perfect. Keep at it. Once she gets the hang of baling, this will save us hours. Well, would you look at this? Field 10's being baled twice as quickly now that Hope's helping. I can't believe it. She's actually keeping up like she's done this before. Grace is just about finished with the canola harvest. Liam's moved on to mowing field 21, and I'm still out here on the grass collection run, weaving between the forage wagon and bales like a proper circus act. Honestly, it's brilliant. The heat's on today, sun's high, but seeing Hope out here, nervous at first, now picking up bales like a pro, it's a proper relief. Makes all the stress from earlier feel worth it, and the farm's running smoother than I expected. Everyone's doing their bit. I might even have to keep her in the team more often if she keeps this up. All right, focus. Get the grass picked up efficiently. Field 21 won't wait, and neither will the forage wagon. Can't have Liam mowing and me just dawdling behind, so I better get a move on.
Godric, just finished mowing field 21. Heading back to base now.
Copy that, Liam. Good work. I'm just starting to pick up the grass from field 21.
And can you believe it? Canola harvest all done.
No issues at all.
Excellent. Nice one, Grace.
I just want to say thanks to Hope. She did an amazing job with the baling. Couldn't have done it this quickly without her.
Thanks, Grace. That was really fun, actually. And I think I've got the hang of it now.
Brilliant. Right, once you're done, Hope, you can head back inside. Grace will take over your tractor now. Get started on bale wrapping in field 10. That'll keep everything moving.
On it. Bale wrapping, here I come.
Perfect. Everyone's on top of things. Let's keep this momentum going. Sun's high, but the farm waits for no one. And that's it. Grass all picked up, silage looking tidy, and field 10's finally cleared. Grace and Liam are out there now, wrapping and picking up the last bales, moving smoothly. And I have to say, it actually feels like everything's running like clockwork for once. Sun's dipping low. The air smells of fresh cut grass and hay. And for the first time in a while, I can just breathe. Canola's done, silage sorted, bales wrapped, the horses are happy, and the paddocks look neat. Honestly, the farm hasn't looked this good at the end of a month in ages. Makes all the early mornings, late evenings, and chaos worth it. Hey love, smells amazing in here.
Thanks. You've had a long day out there. Godric, I just wanted...
I actually wanted to ask you something important.
No, I was going to tell you something important too.
Go on, you first.
No, you.
No, really, you first.